He actually just texted me today.
You really just you're doubling down on this next Tuesday.
So I guess because it's true.
I guess we thought someone else was coming.
Jeff,
we're saving a seat for Jeff.
What's
Jeff Ramsey?
We're saving that's a space for the Holy Ghost.
It's honorary.
Yes,
he's always present.
It's like Jack and
like
Lindsay
Passover
are at a dance, like a high school dance.
Jesus is there.
Yeah, you have to leave room for Jesus. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to Off Topic, brought to you by MeUndies this week. Thanks, MeUndies. And no, that was it. It's MeUndies. Fits right in that space.
Oh yeah. It's the MeUndies seat.
Yeah, let's get the thing and then just like raise it up.
Look, everybody, it's Lindsay.
Hey!
Hey!
Baby's out.
Your kid fell out.
That's exactly how it happened. I was walking. I was like, oh God, I dropped her.
So you supposed to be having baby like now?
Yeah, her due date is the 24th. So
like almost 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Way to get that out of the way. You know,
yeah. What
knock
did
it
he
out,
say?
back
It's
to
like
life.
she's not meant to be here yet, which basically is true.
Yeah, she should still be up there.
She's got some more time.
I mean, she's still here,
Still
just
up
like
there.
internally.
She had an early start.
Yeah.
Yeah, we released early for first members.
It was just a very efficient pregnancy.
It was.
Like, oh, it's done.
Literally,
we could overcook it.
I
but
laid
it's done.
down to go to sleep, and my water broke. I was like, I guess this is happening. And then we just went to the hospital.
So you were pretty sure, though. Like, you knew, like, what was going on. Because Laurie, when she went into labor with Olivia, had no idea. Hey, look.
What about MeUndies?
It doesn't.
Bullshit.
It probably has a Twitter handle.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, she wasn't sure.
No, for me, it was, you're sure. It was like, I either just pissed myself or my water broke, and it doesn't smell.
And then it was like an arm coming out.
It doesn't smell. If you drink a lot of water, you should be okay.
I think maybe that was it, is maybe her water hadn't broken yet. She just started going into labor and was having contractions, but she was like, does this hurt right now, or is this happening?
No, it was like there was a water balloon between my legs. And went,
oh, and you were in your bed, too.
yeah. Well, I guess which is good, because you can wash your sheets. But Michael was sleeping, and I was like, hey, wake up, you asshole. Like, we're about to have a kid. Get up.
So did it go all into the mattress and shit?
Yeah. I took a picture.
Hey, it's Jeff.
Hey.
Sorry, I took a picture.
Yeah, why
Oh,
not?
please never show me that photo ever.
Hang on,
It's
give me a
just
second.
wet.
No.
Is that a picture of the splash zone?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's
I
TV's
remember
Jeff
it.
You
Ramsey.
should have soaked some of it up and collected it
I'm not
in a
TV's
jar.
Jeff Ramsey. I'm Internet's
Still
Jeff
love it.
Ramsey.
There you go.
Internet's Jeff Ramsey. He plays Grief on Red vs. Blue.
I play Grief on Goof.
He's Grief and Duper are the.
I spent a lot of time with James and
look at
Elise
you.
lately.
They added an extra one.
Hey.
How was their relationship goals?
It was really good.
Good one?
They were really sweet together. I think they genuinely like each other.
They must be happy.
They're gonna
Yeah,
make it.
I think those kids are gonna make it. I got faith.
How long have they been together?
114 years.
That's true. We went to the drunk stream. On Saturday.
Did you wrestle anyone this year?
No, not this year. And we were that's right. I went over to Funhouse after they had done the EA press conference. Because I was actually there for the EA press conference, and I was like, I want to go hang out with them, and they were going to go see The Mummy,
Wait,
and I was like, hell yeah.
Did you go to the EA press conference?
I was at it.
You were at the EA press
Because I was
conference.
playing Battlefront.
How was it? It's the only one I didn't see.
It was
I didn't see
okay.
that one either. Yeah.
It was.
How did
EA,
it
which
compare
They talk
to
a
the
lot
others?
about sports and stuff, so people hate it. Like, oh, Madden, and so people hate it, and it's like whatever.
Well, they do release a game in that every year.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
so-
it's not news.
I mean, they're
that
gonna
there's a new
spend
Madden.
20 minutes talking about Madden, Madden and FIFA, and people.
Is John Madden alive still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
now he's
You'll
dead.
know when John Madden dies.
Yeah.
Oh God, let's not kill John
Just
Madden.
killed John
He's a
Madden.
national treasure.
Just killed John Madden.
So,
no!
but
I can't be Pat Summerall.
I notice I have a software update available. I should probably not take that though.
oh yeah,
right?
you should update your software, Ryan.
How's your morning going?
I'm fine now. I got through it.
But
Made it like I updated my iPhone.
the EA
Jesus
press
Christ.
conference had the issue with Jesse Willens or whatever. Willems, I'm not sure how you say
James
his name.
Willems.
No, the guy from
Jesse Wellen.
there we go. Hey, look, it's me from the EA press conference.
Are you
yeah.
talking about the
Prank versus
the
prank
prank
guy?
versus
Yeah, the
prank
prank
guy?
versus prank guy who kind of
Piggy?
he locked up when the camera showed up.
Was it like a teleprompter issue, or you just
No.
He blamed it on the teleprompter. It wasn't a teleprompter issue.
I
Yeah, you couldn't
heard
read it
he
'cause
actually.
it was-
I actually heard he actually came out later and was like, "Yeah, it wasn't a teleprompter."
Oh, really?
Like,
He
that's what Bernie told me.
Yeah, because
He said it on Twitter. He was like,
because it was
"Yeah,
like I saw. I mean, I
guess."
literally it happened right behind me, and I saw his prompter. It was just some bullet points for him to just kind of like rattle through a couple things and introduce the producer. And the camera came on, lights came on, and he just kind of locked up.
Sometimes
It's
it happens.
It happens.
I mean,
it happens
never
to everyone.
Never to me.
So
never to you, probably. But
I feel like, especially
you know,
when
to other people, I
you're
guess.
always so in control of your own camera, and you can do as many takes as you want. Being
Yeah.
forced into it and doing it live in one take is going to be scary for people.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I mean, I feel bad for the guy. It sucked, but I'm glad he did own up to it and be like, yeah, I kind of messed up.
well, I think he recovered because I saw that motherfucker about every 10 minutes the rest of the trip. He
Yeah.
was everywhere.
So I left from there and I went over to the Funhouse stream. and they were all hammered. I walked in the door, and Elise was sitting on the floor eating a sandwich, and it just spilled onto the floor.
Out of my mouth?
No, it was like she was holding it and it fell, and I was just like, it was like the most comical thing, and she had no idea I was there. She just looked at me, and she's like, I'm so embarrassed.
I came in.
so
Was it
sorry.
Monday night? We did Sunday. There, Monday night we came in. Everybody was sober, but Adam Kovic was fucking like hammered.
Oh yeah. That was Monday. Was the Xbox press?
Yeah,
conference.
that was when he was just like.
Or was
like
it?
if you made eye contact with him,
Yeah.
he was like, "What do you want?"
It was Xbox and then Bethesda, like, stupid late.
Yeah.
No, wait,
yeah.
that was Sunday.
That was Sunday.
And then Monday was...
Monday was
Sony.
Sony.
I went over to watch the
And-
Sony press conference.
Sony was the night. It's Ubisoft during the day, and then Sony at night.
You and I watched the Ubisoft.
That's right. We went over there to see the Sony one. That's when he was gone.
Yeah.
And apparently I was wrong. That apparently the Sony press conference was fantastic. And
It was not fantastic. It was
fantastic.
decent.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god, Jack, you're such a fanboy." I'm like,
No. Here's how it went. And I realized after the fact that we might catch a little grief for this, but I think it's very clear, with the exception of EA, which I didn't see. Full disclosure. Ubisoft won.
Yep.
I had the best press conference. I think Microsoft was a medium distant behind it, and I thought Sony was right behind Microsoft, and then Bethesda was like it was at a truck stop.
What about
Yeah.
Nintendo?
But that
Didn't watch it.
I don't. It was okay. It didn't really blow me away.
You know, they just threw a video out.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, we got, all those titles everybody's demanding. Oh, you want Metroid? Here's a logo. We'll make it sometime. You want Pokemon? Here's a guy at a desk just saying, yeah, we're going to make
Yeah, but that's
Pokemon.
what people want from Nintendo at this point. It's like they just
problem-
want to be let known that there's going to be games.
They had the
problem
Mario
with-
Odyssey trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem with
T-Rex.
They did.
Sony's press conference was they didn't really use the stage, which
Not at
James
all.
brought up over and over and over again. But also, everything was just like 2018.
they had hanging
say that.
zombies. They had hanging zombies
No,
and
you say that.
waterfalls and sitar
But
players.
They were
But-
probably the most theatrical,
But-
and you couldn't see the stage for most of it for the stream.
I will say this.
I don't think they're the
about
most
Sony-
theatrical at all.
I don't think so
I think Xbox absolutely was. They used the stage
yeah.
better than anyone
I
else.
think- I
Who
agree
cares
with that.
about the stage?
They had a fucking shoutcaster.
If you
Don't have the stage if you're not going to use it. There's no need for the fucking
Sony
stage.
had this whole elaborate like water display.
Here's the thing I'll say
They
about
did
the
that
Sony
Universal
press conference.
Orlando every single
Don't
day.
have a stage. What do you want to like have everyone stand outside while they talk to people?
Yes.
You just
No,
have a
but you
video
don't have to
every
get
time?
that stage. It's overkill.
All right.
Yeah.
Use the stage.
Yeah. I mean,
Everybody else
that
uses
could
the stage.
I only care about the announcements. I don't care about like
Well, see,
how
the
they
thing-
announce.
but
it.
There was
but
all kinds of shit going on stage. I don't know what they're talking about. There was
Well, okay,
I saw the
every
bit
single
where
video
people
had like a
hanging
fucking.
from
Okay, so there's hanging zombies,
Yeah.
the waterfall thing.
the sitar, and then the. I mean, a lot of it.
Yeah, well, no, keep going.
And somebody talked at one point.
Yeah, there was a hotel
Here's-
manager came out and said something.
Here's the thing
we
that-
can't see it though. We
here's
don't
the
know
thing
what they were
that's-
doing. on the
if
stage.
anything would have been happening on that stage, they would have shown it.
Spider-Man.
A
Here's the thing.
screen came out, which every theater can do.
Here's the thing that
What
Sony
do
had.
you want from them?
I don't know.
It's
They have a stage. Think if we did.
We had goddamn Cirque du Soleil one year.
Think if we did Let's Play Live and literally all it was a screen and us just backstage playing games.
Jack, you say that, but name 4
Isn't
things
that
that
what
happened
we
at
did?
the Xbox stage.
Okay, you had a shoutcaster screaming. You had a
That's
car.
bad.
It's a man
That
on
does not
Okay,
speak well
I
of
mean,
them.
you said name
You
4.
used the stage.
Okay.
It was on a platform.
Yeah.
There was lights.
Were
You
there
had a car
pyrotechnics?
reveal.
It was a
You
car
had,
reveal.
you had tons of presenters come out talking about their games.
Talking about that doesn't matter. You could do that on any stage, as you're saying. If your criteria is you could do that on a fucking box outside, then that doesn't count.
You had fire at some point.
There was fire.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
There was
There was
fire
this.
at
There was
some
the
point.
fucking. There was a pole dancing. There was a strip show.
Jack,
Yeah, that's
if you-
true. That was
Lady
different
shot
theater.
fucking
you
ping
took
pongs
off-
out of her vagina.
If you took out all that crap,
was
it
a
wouldn't
donkey.
change anything, and nobody would even notice.
But the whole thing, it's you're
presentation.
supposed to get you excited. Thank you, Jeff. It's
Yeah.
presentation.
Look,
I'm
there's
totally with
only-
Jack on this.
There's only like 2,000 people in the room, but there's loads more watching.
There's
online.
actually about 4,000.
Okay.
But also shut up.
All right.
Anyway, the thing that Sony had was an awesome fucking Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah, the
and
Spider-Man
it
looked
sucks
cool.
that game is first party only.
Yeah.
I mean, what Sony didn't do
It was
that
awesome.
everybody else did was show off a lot of really new stuff.
What was the
like
name-
they had a lot
Well,
of
what's the
this
name-
is coming
I
already.
felt like after all the other press conferences, even Bethesda's, which was like, here, go play all these games you've been playing for 5 years
Yeah.
in different ways again.
And
At least I
Wolfenstein
can
too.
I can play them.
and Wolfenstein.
And
Wolfenstein
Wolfenstein.
looks good though.
And DLC for Dishonored. But
Yes.
which I'm not gonna play. But I felt like at least with those other press conferences, it was like, yeah, I like in a month I'm gonna be able to play some shit, or in 3 months. Sony was just like, 2018, 2018.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Eh,
funny.
2018.
Like, what's the name of the not zombie game, the freaker game with
Oh,
the motorcycle guys?
It's like One of Us. No, it's
Yeah.
Days Gone.
Days Gone. Like, Days Gone actually looks worse this year than it did last year.
Yeah.
Like, last year looked really cool, and this year was like, oh, it's just another I'm hiding from zombies.
What
not
was-
some
Well,
freakers.
you
What
say that. I mean,
was-
Go for it, Jeff.
What was the best thing you guys saw? What was the biggest thing?
I thought the whole thing was a letdown.
Sony,
I thought it
you're
was
right.
a weak E3.
I thought Ubisoft crushed it, and I am admittedly a Ubisoft fanboy, but
Well,
Ubisoft I think
that's the
absolutely
thing.
crushed
Is
it.
I realized I was like, yeah, Ubisoft definitely won that, and then I was like, everybody's just gonna say we're kissing their ass because we're doing that deal
Yeah,
with them,
no, I-
making those videos, but
I mean,
we're
I
not.
get that.
I'll say
No,
this:
the
I don't give a
consensus
fuck about
online.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah,
The
Everybody was
consensus
so excited
online
about
is
that.
definitely
I
that
was like,
Ubisoft did.
Anthem looks fucking
I
awesome.
think talking pigs are weird. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't give a shit
Like
about that either.
photorealistic talking pigs. Or...
Also, Anthem was so early, I don't give a shit about that either. Because that's totally in like the early Division shit where it's like, let's just say it does everything.
The best. The
Here's
best.
a trailer where people are like, we're playing together.
The best thing about Anthem for me was Lawrence getting depressed because it looked good.
Yeah, Lawrence was getting mad.
He was depressed because it looked so good.
Why?
And he's like, they're
Like,
just
"God
gonna
damn
let
it,
me down.
Drop in, co-op. Fuck.
He was just like, it's not gonna be that. That's not what's coming out. I'm gonna get all excited, and then that's not gonna be the game.
That's
Why do they have to
true.
lie to me?
That's still at the point in the Division where like, and then your friend jumps in with the iPad. He's on
Yeah.
a drone.
Yeah.
Honestly, like aside from Spider-Man, the thing that excited me most about the Sony press conference was Moss. That actually looks kind of cool.
Really?
Little
Didn't do
mouse
That's a
anything
thing.
at all.
VR title.
Yeah, it looks neat.
That didn't do shit for
I
me.
hope it's not just VR title, but I mean,
No, it's a VR title.
exclusive.
Well, yeah, because
Ah.
the whole point of it is, well, I guess that doesn't make it VR exclusive, but yes, it's a VR title, and the mouse and you are supposed to kind of have an interaction too. It didn't really come through so much. In the
So
trailer.
Ryan, what was the best thing you saw?
I really liked Shadow of War.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't play the first one, so
Yeah, no, it looks really good.
Seemed cool.
And Far Cry 5. Those are the two that I'm probably most excited about. I mean, I'm really excited about State of Decay 2 as well, but their trailer sucked.
the trailer did suck, and it made me.
Yeah.
It didn't make me want to play State of Decay.
Their trailer was clearly well, that's the problem I think with the Xbox One was all the trailers were like, this is a trailer to show you 4K.
Yeah,
It's not a trailer to do a good job showing you the game.
Yeah.
super valid criticism. I think. Well, I'm the most excited about Life is Strange, the prequel, probably. But I think Spider-Man looked like the best game. It looked like the
Spider-Man
most
looked
fun
really
to
good.
play. It had the most gameplay. It looked really, really good.
Spider-Man does look
Now,
awesome.
does it bother you though that they lost the voice actress, or rather because of the
I
SAG
don't.
strike?
I don't give a shit.
No?
That
Okay.
didn't bother me at all.
They lost.
I mean, it won't.
Because of the SAG strike.
It won't
Oh, really?
affect how I play the game. It won't affect.
Maybe they can patch her in later when that's all
Oh,
worked
I
out.
Yeah.
also did forget about one thing that I was really excited about from Sony, which is DLC for Zero Dawn. But
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right,
that also
yeah.
means nothing to me because I haven't played it.
you should play that game.
That's what everybody
You
says.
would dig that game.
Bernie cornered me. Was just like, play it.
Oh man, I was kind of surprised by Skull and Bones. Like I was a huge Black Flag fan, and like seeing the pirate, all just the pirate stuff in Skull and Bones, and I got to play it. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh, you
How do
did
feel
play it?
about
Yeah, sorry.
that versus the other big pirate title, Sea of Thieves?
They're two different games.
They are very different games.
Yeah.
Very different tonally too. 'cause
Oh, absolutely. And
we
like
sat
I will
down-
play both of them, and I'll probably enjoy both of them. But I mean, it's like one or the other. It's like no,
No,
play
no.
both.
Destiny 2 shit talked about.
I got to play Destiny 4K60 on a PC, and it was fucking awesome. And it upsets me because I know we're gonna play it on console, and that's
well,
gonna be it.
if you play it on the Xbox
They showed-
One X, it'll be 4K 60,
they showed some-
won't it?
But it's playing on a mouse and keyboard versus playing on controller. The speed in which you can snap to
It just
targets
means
and
you
turn
won't be able
around,
to ever go to Crucible. though.
it was amazing. So anyway,
I thought the Crucible stuff in Destiny 2 looked really cool.
yeah, but yeah, it's pretty damn cool, man. It looks
I didn't
beautiful.
really get super excited about anything, but I'm probably most looking forward to that new Mario game.
Yeah. The
Which
Odyssey
one?
or
Odyssey.
Rabbids?
Oh.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, Jeff and I played
We
Rabbids.
played it.
Good.
Was it good?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
It is fun.
If you like it, I mean, we're getting XCOM DLC and we're getting that. Those are
I
two
actually
turn-based strategy.
found myself thinking like, all right, if I could take this with me,
Yeah.
you know,
Like,
maybe I could buy a Switch.
I honestly don't give a shit about Zelda at all, and like now I'm like, all right, maybe it's time to buy a Switch.
Yes.
So
Zelda's
Lindsay from the outside.
One contribution to this conversation.
I thought it was nothing blew you away, but I got the impression that I'm going to be playing more games between now and March of next year than I did this year.
Yeah.
From last E3.
There's two weird hotspots. So it's a bunch of shit in August and then a bunch of shit in October.
There's a ton of stuff in October, and then we have Far Cry and Red Dead next spring.
Far Cry's
which
awesome. We
are
gotta play a
huge,
little bit
two
of that,
huge
too.
games.
Which we saw nothing.
Of what?
Red Dead.
Oh yeah.
No,
Red
yeah,
Dead
no.
was completely quiet. But I mean, Rockstar's always been quiet at E3. Like
Yeah.
they've never. I mean, Rockstar's like the Pixar of video games, where like they don't need to do anything. Everyone knows it's going to be good content, and just trust them. They're
so
like,
true.
oh yeah. I mean, Rockstar released a red logo, and it got 1 million retweets. And it's like, it's just literally their logo and it was red, or likes or whatever. So it's like, okay, yeah, they don't need.
Yeah, they don't have to.
See, I'd rather have that than a stage performance.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have like.
You want to rather like
we're making this.
like a John Marsden or John Marsden come out like on a horse or something, and like his son Jack. Like no,
And then the horse shits out an Xbox One X and they give
there
it
you
to
go.
somebody in the crowd.
there you go.
Did you see the
Xbox-
console?
Yeah, I saw it.
Is it nice and small?
It's small.
It's not. I mean, it's not much smaller than the S,
No
but it
vents
is
on top.
a little bit.
You can stack them now.
Yeah, and it's the console.
stack
The
'em
ports are
already.
1-to-1.
I'll say this: it's a fucking stupid name.
The Xbox. Did
The
you see
Jeff
that Reddit
Ramsey
post where they're
name
like
Xbox One Xbox?
one Xbox, one Xbox box,
Yeah.
one Xbox One box,
Yeah.
one Xbox One Xbox box.
Yeah, I don't know who said it. I either read it on Twitter or one of the Funhouse guys or somebody said it, but it was the most like. The thing that hit home to me the most is like, can you imagine a fucking exhausted mom in the holiday season going to GameStop or wherever, Best Buy, to buy her kid an Xbox, and she has to pick between the S and the X, and she can't remember which fucking
And the
one the kid
regular one.
wants, and the regular one. Like, that's confusing.
Yeah. Because even
It's like
S and X.
S and X, they sound so much
It's like
alike.
when they watched a bunch of our Minecraft videos, our Let's Plays, and they're like, just put X on the end.
Why don't they? I mean, I get it, because it's a funny joke we played, but like, yeah, I don't know if I
mean,
played that
Scorpio
joke with
was
a
a cool-
$500 box.
Although Bernie was walking
Scorpio
around.
would be
It's
cool.
like-
Bernie was
the
walking around
least
saying it was going to be
important part.
Xbox Wow.
Well,
Like, that was
I
like,
think he's
don't do
kidding.
that. Don't do that.
But
That's what Keeley said
It
apparently.
was one of the leaked name possible.
but who's these?
That's
Oh,
their
they were
menu.
gabbing.
What, like, why not just call it Xbox Elite? We already have the Elite.
Yeah,
controller.
Xbox Elite would have made sense.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
I think they have a
could
serious
do it.
messaging problem ahead of them.
They could do it just like Apple do it though. They could just call it Xbox.
Tacoma.
Yeah, but I
They
hate
don't,
that
they
about
don't
Apple
need to.
products.
Xbox
the
Snow
name
Leopard.
actually doesn't matter at all.
Every time, like, if I've thought about
Doesn't matter to us,
purchasing
it
a new
matters to-
iPad, and I go and look, and it's like, okay, for some reason the fucking iPad is $700, and the iPad 2 is like $3. It's like,
And there's
why the
iPad
fuck is it
Pro.
called the 2?
No.
They just need to
Well, 'cause
stop
that's old.
selling the old
That's
ones.
actually
and
like
make
iPad 4 is the newest one.
And the,
But it's just called the iPad.
Yeah.
and the iPhone 8 is actually the iPhone 10.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be the iPhone X.
Maybe. Oh, we should point out too. Jeremy and I, we actually cut some videos at the Ubisoft Lounge at E3, and one of them's up on the Ubisoft channel right now. So if you go to youtube.com/UbisoftUS, you can see me playing Assassin's Creed Origins on that channel, and it's super badass.
What do you think about it?
I thought it was great, man. It's definitely a lot more. It's very fluid. Like they've changed up some of the controls, so now right trigger, which has always been kind of run in Assassin's Creed, is now heavy attack. Which, like, you can see me running around all of a sudden just swing, and it's like, oh, oops, okay, yeah. So it's going to take some getting used to. The combat has been redesigned now, where it's a lot more, like, if you get into a fight with two guys, you got to really focus. It's not kind of
I would much-
the sort of
I also
watch
heard
animation.
character levels matter more.
Yeah,
what
so
about, did
RPG
they
elements
they
now.
talk about co-op or multiplayer at all?
They did not. So.
I want them to put multiplayer back in the fucking game so badly.
In the-
Assassin's
in the
Creed had the best
trilogy-
fucking multiplayer.
And also now, so Eagle Vision is now you're actually an eagle. So they don't have like the hit the button, you can see through walls and shit. Now
can the eagle attack like in Far Cry
he can
Primal?
not. Or at least he maybe he can, but not right. Like not what
If
we
you
have.
get him to level 50, he starts shitting.
But it's a lot of fun. The game is really cool, and I mean, I love Assassin's Creed, I always have, and so getting back into it.
I
and-
would much rather play in these environments than the more modern, built-up, like, present-day environments.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally the origin of the Assassins and the Templars, so that's what you're playing right there.
What were they showing it on? Was this you were
This
playing
is
on PC?
actually Xbox One X.
It was on. So was it? But were they letting you play it at 4K?
I believe so. I think we were capturing at 4K. I don't quote me on that. I don't know the specific, the actual specs, but
Did
I'm pretty sure.
anyone play Call of Duty?
I did not.
I did
I
not.
didn't either. I didn't either. Can we talk about everything? Can we talk about everything that we played? We did.
I didn't play anything.
I played a bunch of stuff.
I got to
I played
look at
more
things,
this year
but-
than I ever have.
Like can we talk? Like we played. Can we talk about we played Battlefront?
yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking cool.
Battlefront was a lot of fun.
cool.
Oh,
it
that's
didn't look
right.
any
I did get to
different.
play that.
It didn't look any better to me than Battlefront
Yeah.
1. It just seemed like cool DLC.
Well,
but
Did
it
you
was
like
cool.
playing on a PC?
Yeah, I would prefer a console, I think, but it was okay.
I think the one thing I would say looked better was the UI is definitely much improved
Real
over
clean,
last
yeah.
time.
It's still the problem I have with that game. I love the combat, the space combat way more, but I feel the spread. I can't figure out the spread on the guns. All of them, they just feel like they're like. I never
Really?
feel like I'm headshotting.
I felt like I used the one of the hit. So they have 4 main classes now. I really like what they did with how you get the
points,
extra characters now. So,
very
but they have
cool.
4 main classes. I played the heavy the entire time, pretty
There's
much.
like-
I bounced around a
There's
little.
actually
But
5 main classes.
there's 4 main
There's 4.
classes, and then
It's assault,
Yeah.
heavy, specialist, and officer.
yeah.
The specialist is basically sniper.
Well, you're
No,
right.
the sniper worked really weird for the droid team. I don't know how it was for the clone tree.
I mean,
it was like a burst rifle.
I played it heavy
maybe one of the
one.
options, like one of the different 3 special things was, but I played it was just a sniper rifle.
There's also different guns, so
Yeah.
just like in the previous game,
That's
you can have
true.
different. So maybe someone had changed
Your
the
loadout was a little different.
The way,
But,
and you accrue points, and then you like when you die and you come back in, you can buy like access to Boba Fett or
Or a ship or something.
But they also
Super
had
droid.
things, incremental stuff along the way. So if you didn't have 5,000, or if you wanted to do something else, you could get like a heavier droid, or even control like a vehicle on the map.
Yeah, they had jump troopers. You could be if you were on the.
I didn't
clone side.
I didn't understand half of the special shit each character had.
Yeah.
Like, and then you get like the X, Y, and B.
Yeah.
Well, the card thing's back, where you can flip the different abilities. We only had the set of starting
Yeah.
abilities, but yeah, you can trade those out.
I will say I'm so reliant. I use a Naga, which has like the buttons on the thumb, and I'm so used to that for like hitting the number keys that like having to actually hit the number keys hurt me. It's like, God,
Yeah,
I'm trying to switch.
same.
It's like, just let me hit my thumb. So
But I
anyway,
thought the heavy was pretty accurate.
I
as was firing it.
I played the heavy the most.
did he go into like the
Yeah.
fortified mode where it's just like just unload?
It had an ability. Its primary ability was basically just made a shield in front of you. It's kind of like just a little half dome shield that covered you basically head to knee, and just you couldn't get shot through it.
Jeremy
Now there was
was-
lots of ways to shoot around it, but
Jeremy was showing me. I guess it'll be in the video we made, but Jeremy was showing me some awesome fucking footage of him playing as Ray. That looked so.
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah,
That
I got
was
to run
amazing.
around.
So cool.
I got to run around as Darth Maul real briefly.
I didn't play any of the heroes.
I got some Boba Fett time.
You definitely feel pretty damn powerful when you're a hero in this game. Like I was running around as Darth Maul and just like
I like
mowed
this.
through a bunch of guys.
I like this game type a lot too. It's like assault defend.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's definitely
It's super
like
linear, but there's like points too. Like you gotta like it's
It's the
like an
Battlefield
escort
style.
mission. Yeah, it's a lot like Battlefield. I don't play a lot of.
it's like
Battlefield,
all the
but-
battlefields. They all
Okay,
have
it's
that.
like Bad Company 2.
Yeah.
When we talked to the developer, he said they really kind of tried to compress it a little bit. Like some of the previous in Battlefront 1, things were kind of spread out.
I didn't
You
like
have a lot of like moments of action.
half of
but-
the game types in Battlefront 1.
Yeah, this one they're trying to get it all like closer together, so those points of action happen more frequently, or without having so much like, all right, well now I'm just going to run across the field for an hour.
Yeah. You definitely feel like you get back into it super fast. And also, if someone's spawn camping, it's like motherfucker, you spawn and immediately get shot.
Oh god, that sucked.
So,
yeah, that did happen. They'll probably fix that.
But that was a lot of fun. What else did we play? I got to play some Far Cry 5. Looks good. Boomer the dog is super kick-ass.
Boomer the dog was like a big winner from E3 this year too.
Yeah. Well, Boomer. So like when you have Boomer as like your fangs for hire or whatever, he can run around and tag people for you. And like they'll, like the dog will run around and like mark people on your map, and they're like, oh, it's just a dog. They don't give a shit. So that's pretty convenient.
That's one other area that I think is maybe a missed opportunity there in that game, where you can have 4-player co-op. Is it
Yes.
2-player? It's 4-player.
Ooh, actually, no,
I think 4. I'm not.
I got the impression. I don't know for a fact it was 4, but I got the impression it was 4. But they show all the different side characters, and then they have like and co-op NPC, like co-op can pop in. There are 3 human co-op or like 3 human NPCs that help you, and the dog, or 2 humans and the dog. It'd be amazing if you could control those characters as co-op. I want to play the dog. Like, that would be awesome.
I wish well, you can't play the dog, that's for
I know.
sure. But they do have separate groups: the guns for hire, the fangs for hire, and then there's the like friends for hire. So I do.
Friends for hire.
That's how we put it, or
Yeah.
it may not be friends exactly, but there was a separate group that was like the co-op. Now they did say
Let
though,
us play the dog.
whole thing is co-op. There are no restrictions on it. You can play all the missions, everything.
That'd be great for us.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I like the idea of like Jeff and I fishing. While like
Oh, don't
like,
spoil our awesome idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be good times. So
Jack and I came up with a really funny idea for a video.
Yeah.
Mostly Jack, actually.
Lindsay's drinking a beer.
Hell yeah, it's been a while.
When did you
What?
come up with the idea? Like last Tuesday or
Oh, you mean like 2 weeks ago?
this Tuesday?
Okay. I need someone from
We
broadcast.
need a poll. We're gonna have to put up a poll.
If I
Gavin
said,
had
Get a
do it.
straw
Here we
poll
go.
ready to go.
all right, Tyler, where are you? Okay, if I said I'm gonna give you $20 next Tuesday, when do you show up to get that $20?
No,
from
stop
me?
saying next. We're not talking about next. This
Yeah,
was all
that's
about
not-
last.
No. Yeah, fuck you.
No, not fuck you. No one was talking about next. I
Absolutely
don't think
you're
anyone
talking about
argued
next.
about next.
Okay.
But even that's the same
Okay, if I-
logic. Like
It's the same idea. So this Tuesday. When was this Tuesday? Anyone?
Okay, I'm gonna just put it out there how it went down.
Okay, if I
this
s-
is the series of events that led to this discussion.
Is Ryan or
Trevor
Gavin
walks into the
asked-
room, is like,
yeah, that's right.
no,
Trevor
Trevor
asked.
asked.
Trevor asked.
Trevor said, when does the
new
Gunrunner
GTA,
DLC
yeah.
for GTA come out? And I said, it came out last Tuesday.
And I was like, no, it came out this Tuesday.
Because it came out Tuesday of this week, but it is a Tuesday that has already passed.
This week is from Sunday to Saturday.
We're not arguing about this week. It is this week, but it was last
Everything
Tuesday.
in this week is this day.
It's
So this
week,
Tuesday
but
was
it's
of
last
this
Tuesday.
week.
To me, this Tuesday is like it's coming up.
Yes.
No.
This implies future.
No, not at all.
This
Because
Tuesday.
this Tuesday is
says
just
no.
shortening of this
What's
coming
correct?
Tuesday.
No, that's next.
No. Next is contextual based on where you are in the week.
Thank
For
you.
example, if it's Monday
Yeah.
and I say next Tuesday, I'm probably not talking about tomorrow. I'm talking about the next one.
Yeah.
You
If
say,
I say
you
this
say this
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
right.
because it'd be Tuesday. If it was
But-
Wednesday,
So you
said
can
this
say
Tuesday,
Tuesday or this
it'd be the
Tuesday.
previous
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
I think Trevor had the best way of knocking your
Okay.
argument down. Well, let me
Okay,
finish.
okay.
Let him finish. Let him talk.
Trevor
You
had
have
the-
your time.
Spin zone.
The best way to counter your argument, which he said, if I don't know why this was the first thing on his mind, but he's like, if I slapped all three of you, the last person I slapped would be the most recent.
Wait, what?
So if I went slap, slap, slap,
Ryan's right.
and
Yeah.
Jeff would be the last person I slapped.
Right, yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
that's
last
completely different.
Tuesday that I passed.
That means like
The
a train
most
goes
recent-
by and the last car. Oh, this is the last car.
And
That doesn't
that's-
make any sense.
and
that
recent
boy's
apples to
got.
oranges.
That boy's a scientist.
Apples to
the
oranges.
most recent
Smarter than all of us.
past event
Not at all.
Was
would
live.
be
Well,
Yeah.
Tuesday.
No,
See,
not
here's
for
how you
weeks, not for
compromise.
days. It's different.
You can compromise, but make it more confusing. You say, this past Tuesday, we did this.
This past Tuesday is acceptable.
That is also acceptable.
So you're saying this always means in the future?
Well, this
No.
It has
would
to be
mean-
today up.
No.
See, this makes it.
I'm actually like, I don't
Recent.
know who I agree with because it's like, it's shifting based on.
I've had this argument so many times with Michael, and I've been on Jack's side, and that's why I've been so quiet about it. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
"That's good.
We
We need a
Nothing."
straw poll.
I know.
Confusion
We
comes
need-
with this because there's always last and there's always next. It's
We
just
can
the
tweet it
middle.
or something.
No, this is the current week. This week. So everything that happened this week is this. This Monday. That was the Monday we just had. This Saturday
This
is
Monday
the,
to me
is
is like
tomorrow.
in 3 days.
It's in 3 days.
future,
Say,
yeah.
this
Monday.
coming Tuesday.
No, next
Clarify.
Monday would be 3 days from now.
You're just wrong, Jack. No one
No,
agrees
I'm
with you.
not. No, I'm not.
I like you. The best part of this.
Happen,
The best part of this
I'll fight
whole
you to the
thing
death.
was every person that walked into the room, Jack laid this out for, and everyone disagreed with him. And then he was like, "I can walk out that door and offer someone $20, and they'll they'll agree with me." He's like, everyone that you have talked to has disagreed with you
I
so
walked-
far.
so
Why
And
is
Jack's
outside the room?
Jack's trying to buy people off.
So
Yeah.
you're saying
He's
this
throwing out
Monday.
some
Here's the
money.
deal.
Okay.
Agree with me, I'll give you $1 million.
So you're saying this Monday and next Monday are the exact same thing.
Depends on the week.
Right now, this Monday and next Monday are identical.
Because it's Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
That's a waste of words. You're saying the exact
You
same
just
thing.
described half the English
Then why would
language.
you ever?
Why the fuck do we have synonyms
Okay, if that's your argument, if you're saying this and next are identical, why say this ever?
It's called a synonym.
No,
Also-
why say this ever? If you're always referring, if this is always beyond, then why
Antonym.
ever use this?
Synonym.
Because if it's Wednesday and I say this Thursday, I'm not talking about next Thursday. I'm talking about this one.
Yeah.
Because it's the current week, right?
Well, it's in front of you. It's a Thursday coming in front of you.
It's future.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Also, sometimes my brain says the word that's close, but not quite right.
Oh, there we go. This,
Oh, wow.
This Tuesday is Future Tuesday. What? No, that's
Damn.
wrong. That's incorrect.
Yes! Yeah, boom! 74% of the people
23
told you.
votes.
74% of the people said,
There's
Jack,
23
take your
votes.
$20 and shove it up your dick hole.
All right,
All right,
why
they
don't
don't want
we-
money,
Why don't we
apparently.
let more votes come in because
I'll take whatever
23
you
isn't
want for
That's a good sampling size.
This Tuesday was the
But
current
this is what
Tuesday we
happened when I
had.
walked
This is
in.
the kind of polling that made us think Hillary was going to get elected.
I had a nice little journey to work this morning, very quiet. Walking down, sound check, very quiet. Open the door. Gavin! What? So if I said this Thursday? No, this Thursday. And I was like,
That is true. He walked into a wall of sound.
That's true.
It was an ambush.
All right, riddle me this on that same logic.
All right.
Okay.
I'm bad at riddles.
Someone made a good point. Where's Becca? Becca is the
Oh,
grammar Nazi.
fuck.
We should get her
Fuck
over
off.
here.
she doesn't.
Do you think
She'll
this
say
is in the
both.
Yeah,
MLA
Becca
handbook?
Becca read the AP style guide once. Big
Okay.
fucking deal.
She's-
I lived that
she's
thing for
in
5
charge.
years.
All right,
and I'm telling you, I'm right.
Someone call Becca and we'll get her opinion.
Yes. Also,
Becca!
which one of you guys say
that what you
noon
mean?
30? Who says it?
Who says
Anyone?
what?
Noon 30. Is that
I
acceptable?
may have said it once.
I've said it before. I don't really give a shit.
okay.
I'm ambivalent toward
Michael
it.
gives me so much shit about it. He's like, that's not a real time. Like noon 30.
It'd be 12:30. Sure.
It's like
I
a
agree.
colloquialism.
I agree that I would never say that, but you can't confuse what that is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's definitely-
You know what it is?
Also,
What it sounds like.
It does at least give you a it's the same as saying 12:30 p.m.
Yeah.
So you're giving reference of is it the
12:30 a.m. or p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What always
that's
the least
midnight
like
30.
about the Germans is that when they have the 30, they always say like it's 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
7:30.
It's like Spanish is like you count down after 30 minutes. It's like 15 until the
Yeah.
time.
I'm gonna text Becca.
Shockingly, the internet says I'm wrong.
That's how they doing.
Well, it's because everyone loves Ryan more than me.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
he's
the
getting
case.
it personal.
Oh, there we go.
We're up to
See?
70
Jack can't
votes.
accept that maybe he's wrong.
All right. Well, I'm never
that's-
gonna say this.
You don't
for
have,
next
baby.
week.
You don't have
because
to.
it's
Unfair
next.
advantage.
We're all gonna
Ryan
love
was
you
using his
regardless.
good looks.
Also, we have
Nobody's
only,
perfect.
We've only discussed last. You keep conflating this with next. We're just talking about last.
Here she comes.
Okay,
Here comes the grammar hammer.
All right. So Becca.
Ryan, why'd you say conflating?
If I-
so
Were you just
confusing?
watching this, or did everyone tell you? To
Conflating is a better
Okay.
word.
So,
Thank
so-
you.
I would never
Exactly.
watch this.
is this your first time on Off Topic?
No.
Oh, really?
Second time.
Okay. So if we said today's Friday. If I said
Yay.
if I said this Monday,
Oh man, this one again.
Stop it!
What-
Stop
what are we
it!
referring
He's-
to?
No,
Then you're-
fuck you. You're doing the wrong thing again. We're talking about
arguing
last,
with camera.
not this.
Here,
this
Becca.
I'm arguing that this is last in your case.
No, start with where the argument started. Don't make up some other
Okay.
farcical argument.
Okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
So there was a piece of content came out for GTA that came out on Tuesday. I'll say it came out on Tuesday 4 days ago or
Okay.
3 days ago or whatever. So someone asked like when did it come out? Ryan said it came out last Tuesday. I said no, it came out this Tuesday.
Yeah, it's this Tuesday.
Oh, what?
What? Look at that
Language.
face. Look at that face.
Language. This is why we have the word hella in the dictionary. Language is defined by those who use it.
Bootylicious
And
is in the
according to the internet poll, you're both wrong.
All right, let's get the
Oh,
poll
the
up.
internet poll's got it.
What's the
I
current
mean,
poll? We got 175
I'm just
votes.
saying, Becca, who's Queen Grammar around Rooster Teeth,
It's not really grammar,
she's got my back. So
This Tuesday.
no, I know this is gonna be. I'm gonna get so much shit on this episode. It's gonna be Jack's a smug asshole. I really
always
don't
is-
care.
This is the past to you.
What?
So this
What?
is the
Oh,
past, yeah.
okay. Where am I? No.
A Tuesday that has passed is still this Tuesday.
For this week, yes.
Like you would say Tuesday. Probably have broccoli in my teeth.
That's
You would
all
just say Tuesday, right?
Well,
It came out Tuesday.
Yeah.
You could say that.
But I mean, you could say this Tuesday. It came out this Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not if Tuesday's already happened.
What?
Becca disagrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she puts fucking clothes on dogs.
No, I don't.
That's Gus.
Yeah. My dogs are.
Yeah, I
Should
also
we ask-
don't listen to him.
Should we ask Gus?
Becky gives her daughter bell dresses.
Yeah.
Listen to her.
Ugh.
Thank you very much, Becca.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it.
All right.
And then
Jack's
the
found
next
one
Tuesday
person to
is
Not
agree
correct.
the
with.
one coming up. In 3 days is next Tuesday.
Yes.
I did not see that coming. Becca agreeing
Yeah.
with
She
Jack.
smacked the hell out of
She's
her.
wrong, but nobody's perfect.
Oh, you got Patrick over there. We got other people who want to jump in on
Your
this. I don't
jacket's
know.
amazing, by the way.
All
Tell me
right.
You got it.
I would have
Hi,
complimented
internet.
you had
I'm
you
the
been correct.
asshole this episode. So.
It's not, nobody has to be an asshole.
Yeah, why is he like martyring?
I'm
I don't know,
Like
it's
he's
just
turning
like-
into like
I'm
he's like
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm
Honestly-
presupposing the comments that are gonna be. I already know the comments.
Don't
are happening
load
because
the
I'm
gun
watching-
for 'em.
I'm watching
true.
them happen
Jack's like-
already.
It's just context. I'm
Here,
sure I've used
shoot
both.
me.
I'm sure I've used both.
Oh, watch
Now
this.
Gavin's backing off of it.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's based on what day it is now.
Stand for
I agree with that. It is
yeah,
all
it's based on what day
contextual.
it is.
Yeah.
It's super
But
contextual.
if it's past, it's
If you're gonna be wrong defiantly. Too.
Yeah.
Don't pussy
I
out.
usually am.
Although pussies are strong. So.
Came out this Tuesday.
What? Now we're qualifying everything.
That means next Tuesday. If it came out,
It came out Tuesday.
Yeah.
past.
you could say it came out Tuesday.
Yeah, you can say
That's
that.
fine.
It came out Tuesday. You
Or
don't
it came
say
out
it
this
came out
Tuesday.
this Tuesday. You say it came out Tuesday.
This
came
last
out-
Tuesday.
And I still contend that last Tuesday is perfectly valid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
So far on this podcast, we've talked about video games
Yes.
and potentially a day when one came out.
And how good beer is. Mm.
It's off
Oh, yeah.
topic.
What's it
It's in
like
the fucking
drinking?
title.
Good. I'm glad you broke because I was waiting to do it too, and I was like, oh well, if
You have
Gavin's
to wait for
going,
me.
yeah.
Just have
Yeah.
it.
You know he's not going to go.
No, I'm super clean.
I feel like it'd be less judged. It's like, oh, the woman who just had a baby is getting a beer first. Like, well, the Brit
No,
can,
well, it's-
and now
it's-
I can.
it's-
It's fine.
What is the rules on
It helps milk
bevs after
production.
birth?
They say, well, this is according to my doctor
One
too,
glass
so I'm
of
sure
beer a
there's
day,
gonna be a
right?
So
million
one beer
comments.
bong a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip
Load
one
it
a
up.
day.
One
bottle
boot.
of Jaeger.
Yeah. They say if you have one drink, it's okay. Obviously, that's like varying in size. But the unspoken rule is if you can drive, you can breastfeed.
Ah. So you're saying Ryan can breastfeed?
Yes.
So I
Okay.
could have breastfed a lot.
Jeff was
Also,
making milk
supposedly
all E3.
supposedly a beer. I remember this from when we breastfed, because I tried. I tried my hardest.
proud of you.
And a beer a day is supposed to help with milk production. They say so.
Interesting.
Really loosens up all the everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, gets the blood flowing. and
Favorite
the
thing
milk
about being a
flowing.
mother? Go.
Oh God. I was saying I had like existential crises and Slopfest. That wasn't the best, but I guess in like a big picture, like I'm a mom now. Oh my God, what is life? What am I doing with myself?
Is it like how I feel with my cats, where I'll just be like working on something and I'll be like, I need to go and squeeze the cat. I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
find where the cat is and squeeze its head and then come back to this.
All the time. And you try not to squeeze too hard because you don't want to, crush
Yeah.
it.
Don't do
So
that.
like,
You
You
know,
don't
that's
want to
bad.
Lenny the
I
cat.
want to, but I can't.
You shouldn't.
It's not. I'm gonna disagree. You would step on the cat to get to the kid without even thinking about the cat. After
Well, I
the kid
mean,
is
the
born.
cat would obviously be downgraded when I have a kid,
Right. Yeah.
because I've only ever had a cat.
I think the best part is just like telling her stupid shit. Especially because I've been home alone, so I've been kind of losing my mind also. It's been like 3 weeks of me and this baby.
You've
And
just
I'm
been like telling her lies and stuff.
yeah, I'm like, don't listen to your father. He doesn't
Hold
know
up
what he's talking
green and
about.
be
No,
like,
it's
this
good.
is red.
That's the perfect time to do that. Go for it. Then she's not gonna remember any of it.
Or I'll be like, Iris, I could have been a vet. What am I doing?
I mean, it may emotionally damage her, but I mean, mentally, she won't have any of these.
I watched the Let's Watch with her, with you and Jeremy. I was
Oh, the
like, these are
Assassin's
my
Creed one?
coworkers. This is Jack and Jeremy.
man.
This
Yeah,
is what they
that's-
sound like.
That's a great way to introduce a child to the world.
We've been playing The Office a lot too, and I wonder if she's like hearing them and recognizing different characters.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Michael's been whipping out the live feed every so often when we're doing Let's Plays and that.
We've
no more than twice a minute.
Lindsay, we've seen your feet quite a few times when
good.
you were like standing next to the baby
I have
box.
like Uma Thurman feet. That sucks.
Yeah.
What's an Uma Thurman?
Dude,
foot?
she does not have very attractive feet, in my opinion.
Huh.
From Kill Bill, when they have
Tell
that
that
one
to
shot where they're
Move your
tracking
big
her.
toe. Move
Yeah. Yeah.
Tarantino loves that.
Was she got like club toe or something? What?
No, it's not like thumb toe. Like Megan Fox is the opposite, right? Does she have toe thumbs?
Yeah, Griffin's got those.
Yeah.
I thought she had
Yeah.
giant thumbs. I thought Megan Fox had huge.
She's got toe thumbs.
Yeah. See,
They're
Just like
clubbed.
Griffin.
I
Yeah,
have
they're
that.
just like they're like
Rounded.
she's like part demon.
like if I lost, if I lost a thumb, they could easily take my big toe and I could use it. It's the
Like
same size. Yeah.
like the feet of the women and the witches.
Yes. Good reference.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you were that close.
Ryan.
That's a good toe. That's a good thumb.
So yeah, okay. I mean, I would definitely have some more purchase.
You got a good
your
arch
second
there.
toe is still like as
That
long
is
as your big
filth.
toe. Mine is
Yeah.
not that way.
I have very
My
long
big toe
toes.
is massive.
So is your second toe longer than your big toe?
No.
I feel like you're gonna
No,
have to whip
Ryan's-
yours
Ryan's
out.
Mine-
Ryan's is, yeah.
Well, I don't know, but see,
It's
like the
pretty
big
close.
toe has a base.
So
base
there
further
are two people watching this right now beating off, right?
Oh, definitely.
This is not even the first time my feet have been out on the internet this week.
Who was beating off?
You just
I saw a still image of you talking to a plant.
Yeah, Sarah
Well,
Sarah the
about?
succulent.
Sarah
the
the
succulent. I saw that.
from
That
the
was-
side stage.
What?
Dude, I don't know, man. That was one of
You
the
guys had
times.
6 hours to kill a day. So I
That's
imagine-
basically what happened in that situation was there were times when people would bring live demos in and things, where they had to set up. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, we need 5 more minutes to set up and just go out there and fucking talk.
Vamp.
So I started talking to a plant.
Nice. You
'Cause-
show the Planet of the Apes trailer again.
I could have done that, yeah.
So
Oh man, there's that. They're pretty heavy with that trailer, but
yeah.
They did pay for the event.
Millie and I are pretty excited about that movie. I must admit, we had a bonding
I haven't
experience
seen
over
any
the
of
summer
those.
when
The
Griffin was
first
out of
two were
town.
both really good.
Where I put one on at boredom, and then we were hooked, and then we watched the Mark Wahlberg one, and then now we're big fans of that franchise
Wait, you watched the Tim Burton Mark
Why would
Wahlberg
you
one?
watch that?
Oh.
because we wanted more.
Were you punishing her for
I didn't. No,
Did
she
you
wanted to watch
get it from that movie?
Did I? No,
You said you
not
wanted
really.
more, and it's like
No,
that's,
not really. No, that's why we're excited about this one.
That's like scratching an itch by punching.
We're gonna go
yourself.
through them all again because Griffin hasn't seen them. Plus, I would like Millie to see the originals because they're fucking amazing and way better.
I don't think I've ever seen the originals.
Oh,
They're very good.
Charlton
Charlton.
Heston.
Charlton.
Do the Charlton.
Charlton
Charlton.
Heston.
Charlton.
Yul Brynner.
How many S's are in there?
I don't know.
There was love making,
Was he in
but there was no love.
the Ten Commandments? Right?
Charlton
He's
Heston?
Moses,
Yeah.
right?
He was Moses.
Let my
Yul
people
Brynner
go.
was Egypt guy. Pharaoh man.
Sure.
Or I will
Real
shoot
man.
you
Yeah.
with this rifle.
Gun.
Where was
Paul
Yul Brynner
Giamatti.
from? What nationality was he?
Who?
Yul Brynner.
He was
British,
Brit-
right?
Brinlish.
British.
Brynlish.
Brenlish.
It's in Westworld.
So I watched watched On the Plane. I
What
watched
is that,
The
On the Plane?
Arrival, which was really good.
Wait, that Charlie Sheen movie?
Huh? No.
You guys ever saw the Charlie
Yeah, I know.
Sheen
The one with
movie?
the creepy like alien with the two.
With the guy with the
things in
backward legs?
Yeah. I saw, or is it The Arrival or just Arrival? I guess
It's
just
just
Arrival.
Arrival.
That was
Is it
pretty,
good?
Pretty good.
I heard it's
pretty
good.
good. Very interesting. Then I watched
Emotionally shattering, you mean?
yeah, and then I watched Get Out, which was awesome.
It
I
is
hadn't
awesome.
seen it. That was great movie.
Yeah. We were saying the cinematography is gorgeous. In that
Oh, yeah.
movie alone.
It's beautiful. And then what was the other one I watched? Shit, I'll think about it in a second.
Passengers.
Oh no, I watched
that one.
Split.
I watched that.
I watched Split.
It's a great movie.
It's
Pretty interesting movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I like the sort of universe they're setting up now.
He's
that they're doing another one, another
he's,
something.
he's on a roll, that Shyamalan.
Yeah.
We were talking
I
about
thought so.
his
I hated like
rise
the last
to
4 or
fame.
5 of his movies, but The Visit and Split were both great.
He's doing a Britney Spears. He's reinventing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've discovered I can watch lonely space movies all day.
Yeah?
Like I like Passengers. I like Moon.
I like Passengers
I like
okay.
Martian.
The only thing about Passengers, it was a little. I mean, I don't want to like spoil it, but the ending just kind of is like,
Yeah.
Passengers?
yeah.
There was a thing on Reddit.
Did you guys watch Alien Covenant?
No,
not
there
yet.
was
Yeah,
a thing on
so-
Reddit where someone
another one.
re-edited Passengers and like moved stuff around, and they basically set it up where it starts with Jennifer Lawrence waking up, and then you don't know what's going on, and you see it kind of from his perspective, or you see it from her perspective, and you don't realize, and then there's like the midpoint is it flashing, and like, oh shit, I know what's going on. So instead of setting it up as like, I mean, can we talk about it? I don't know. It's been out for a while. It's on DVD now. All right, spoiler alert for 30 seconds. If you don't want to know about Passengers, don't listen for the next 30 seconds. Okay, so when basically he wakes her up, like instead of it being like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's a happy, fun-go-lucky guy. Oh, he's just lonely. That's why he woke her up, and like you're selling it from his perspective.
Yeah.
He's like a psycho.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
like, oh
piece of
shit.
shit.
And if you watch it where it's like you don't know that he woke her up, it's like really fucking creepy. And it's like, oh shit. That's
I wish
actually
they
kind
just
of a
had
clever idea.
the ball. It's still in spoiler territory. The balls to like sink in that ending instead of just like, and then it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone said like they should have let him die, and then she wakes up another guy.
I thought
That would have been a great way
That
to
would have
end
been
it.
a sequel.
Yeah, like that would have been like, oh, okay, and then that sort of almost that doesn't redeem
Become
him,
what I
but it's
need.
like, okay, you understand. So anyway, all right, spoilers over. You can watch now. Yay! We can watch again. All right, so, sorry, broadcast by the way, if none of you guys have seen the movie.
Yeah.
You could.
Get fucked.
It's been out almost a year.
That has.
I don't watch movies on planes anymore.
We're not.
I just
Because you
read.
read.
That's
I
a
just
nice
read.
place.
I don't even want to. That's where I used to watch most of my movies. I realized there and back. I just read. I just didn't. I tried. I put my headphones on and I was like, nah. This is-
It's now like the only place I watch movies.
Really?
Is on planes.
We watched my family, the Ramseys. We watched Chips last night.
Really, the new one
Uh huh.
Oh,
with the dude from Ant-Man and
Michael Pena
and Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard directed it.
Did he direct it?
Uh huh.
I didn't know that.
what did you think?
Do you remember
Not
how
a-
he got it? Do you remember how he got his start?
He was in Punked.
Punked.
Not a great movie. Very funny. Weird.
I mean,
Dark.
that's what I got from
Great
it was that it
cast.
was real off.
Great cast.
Uh-huh.
Dax Shepard, Vincent D'Onofrio, Michael Pena, Kristen Bell, Dick from Veronica Mars is in it. There's a bunch of really cool people in it, but weird, not dark, really bloody, real tons of nudity. I like this new thing where they take properties like Chips and Baywatch and throw in dicks and titties
21 Jump
and the
Street.
word fuck 18,000 times. But it's just a mess.
And somehow just steered just clear of that NC-17.
How are they going to do that with Lancelot Link? Bring back that show. Just lots of cursing and boobs. It'd be
What's
very
that
strange.
movie where it's not Sandra Bullock, someone like it. Who is it?
28 Days.
No, shush.
Jesse James.
The girl is a monster, discovers she's a monster, and they're watching news reports where the monster's
Colossal?
terrorizing
Colossal.
the town.
Ginger
Yeah.
Snaps?
Yes, Colossal. Yes, Ginger Snaps.
Ginger Snaps, great movie.
James Williams was telling us that like apparently that has nothing to do. It's like it's
Yeah.
played
It
as a
sounded like the
romantic
trailer was
comedy.
not at
Yeah,
all.
Oh,
it's
no,
like,
it's-
how fun.
That's the
It's
most
like, no.
misleading trailer
It
I've
is.
ever seen.
Yeah. It's a fun movie, but god
It's
damn,
about
the
drug
trailers.
addiction and like depression.
It's not fun. It's fun for like half an hour, and then it's just
Yeah, it
no
gets
fun left.
dark. They become some shitty characters. She has a drinking problem. I'll say that. But yeah, But
I know that game.
but yeah, that if you watch the trailer for Gigantic and then see the movie Gigantic, you are watching two entirely different things.
Or Colossal.
Yeah.
All right,
Either
sorry,
also
Colossal,
true.
not Gigantic.
both. Massive is what I want to see.
Big old thing. The movie.
Giant monster thing. I
Big,
still haven't seen
big
Wonder
thingy.
Woman. Fuck me.
Great
That's
Are
movie.
you
a good
serious?
Yeah.
Go and see it at lunch.
I was asking Michael, I'm like, can you watch her real quick? And I can go do it. Just like, shit got fucked. My family came into town. We had tons
Well,
of stuff
he
going
went and
on.
saw. I saw him at Wonder Woman like the day after you had the kid.
I went with the boys.
Yeah,
We didn't get to go.
Like I saw Andy and Michael at the movies like the day after you guys had a kid. It's like, how do you not let Lindsay go see Wonder Woman? She's the badass.
No,
So, I don't know.
He did want to see it with me. He knows that I love Wonder Woman a lot, so I'm excited.
It's a good movie.
It was good.
Hope it lives up to the standards. Michael said he thought it was okay, but everyone else has been jerking their gurk about it.
I mean, it was good. There's a lot of things to it that are like,
It can be shortened a lot.
yeah, I don't know. There's
There's a lot of stuff, a lot of padding where it's like, okay, you know, like they could. But I mean, that's like every movie now. It's like every movie could be 15 minutes shorter.
I have more
easily.
to say about it when it's been out for a bit.
yeah. It's too early to really.
Because I want to
talk
make
about it.
fun of some things, but it'd be spoilers.
I
Yeah.
love me some Gal, so
She's
I'm
great.
sad.
Gal Gadot was awesome.
So was she actually pregnant during the filming of that?
Apparently,
Right.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you didn't
it-
see?
I think she was pregnant during the reshoots.
Okay.
But I don't know.
It's-
It's got me excited for the Justice League now.
Yeah, I wish Batman vs Superman didn't suck.
Yeah, Batman vs Superman sucked. Suicide Squad sucked. The original Man of Steel was pretty bad. But yeah, Wonder Woman, yeah, good. And so hopefully now they'll see that and like add more Wonder Woman into Justice League instead of just like
I hope so.
look at funny Flash and Aquaman's
They
big.
let
and-
her have a colorful uniform too.
Yeah.
I've had people argue with me recently.
Anti-American uniform, but sure.
Yeah, goodness.
That argument makes no damn sense to me at all.
She's an Amazonian. She's not technically American,
American.
anyways.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's for those of you that don't know, there's a lot of
argument.
people that are upset with the idea.
Not a lot of people
Not
at
okay.
all.
There's conspiracy theory of people that are upset with the fact that her traditional costume looks kind of more like the American flag, but the
Well, yeah.
modernized one is just they took the white stars out. Is that or the white
What is
out
this
basically?
shit?
It's still pretty damn American.
They've already got enough
looking.
American superheroes.
Yeah.
They got one called Captain
Superman's
America.
an
for
illegal
Christ's
immigrant.
sake.
Cake?
So,
Is this your birthday?
Hey,
Cake,
it's
Matt?
cake.
no, since we're best friends, I made you a cake for your birthday.
It's actually
Oh
way.
my gosh.
Oh yeah!
That's incredible.
Did you really?
Max just brought a cake
Oh,
over.
that's adorable.
And it
Thank you,
says, I love
Max.
you like a sister on the side.
Yo.
Wow.
It's got your
That's
shirt
amazing.
actually worked into
I
the
see
design.
And it's got a Jeff face. There you go. Hold it
Look at
up.
your
Yeah.
tats.
Max, I've seen you make some great shit.
Oh.
Happy
That's
birthday from
incredible.
her.
I'll be honest,
That's
Max.
your best
I didn't
one.
even know we were friends. Thanks, buddy.
You know,
That's
that's what
great.
you always say, Jeff.
What's on that side?
What happened in there?
Love you. It says
It's accurate. He's kind of his neck's starting to kind of.
Oh,
fall
you got my
apart.
bad neck
yeah.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
happy birthday from looks more
your-
like prom.
From
your
From
BFF.
your BFF loves you like a sister. I love you like a sister too.
Aw.
Who wants to
That's
bite
great.
his head?
Let's eat some Jeff.
Yeah.
Let me get a knife.
be
I want the
mostly
shirt.
edible.
Can I have the shirt?
Smash your face in your face.
I'm not gonna do that because
Okay.
then nobody can eat it.
Is that one of your shirts or is that a?
That is one of your
That's
shirts.
one of the new shirts.
Oh, it's a new
not out
shirt.
One of your birthday
You
this was
sneaky
just a-
bastards.
This was just a corporate ad campaign.
Yeah, that's
Today I just
Welcome.
today I just found out I have a new shirt coming out. Chillin'.
You gotta put hashtag ad in this.
Delicious ad.
Invading the
incredible.
shit with ads.
What kind of cake is it?
It's an HEB top of the line buttercream cake.
Buttercream. I love it. Oh man, I didn't even have lunch
forks
yet.
and stuff.
Is
Yeah,
it,
he did.
Is it two cakes pushed together? Is
Oh,
that-
I hope this is part of an RT Life. Is this part of an RT Life?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, RT Life.
Yes. Yes.
You know, we're already recording.
I don't like my cake anymore.
Oh, we know.
They know, but they want it on a phone instead
Yeah.
of on good cameras.
No, just a G7N.
Oh, G7.
Tiny point.
Is that Hannah over there?
That's Hannah.
Man,
Yeah.
we had an all hands meeting the other day, and
About Hannah?
no.
Basically.
Well, you would know you
weren't
weren't
there.
But we had an all hands meeting the other day.
called
By
you
the way,
out.
when you're gonna skip the all hands meeting, don't tweet photos of you and Michael going getting a ride home while 250 other people in the company are at a
Going
meeting.
home. I had to work.
Don't brag about how you're skipping it.
I had an excuse.
Yeah, Lindsay had popped a kid out.
It's true.
At one point,
was I
Next
was
time,
working.
have a kid.
they
car.
say like, hey, Patrick and Broadcast did a good job on this, and everybody's like, hey, you're happy and stuff. And at one point, they just said Hannah's name, and the entire fucking company screamed.
Yeah, everyone. loves
Hannah,
Hannah.
whatever you're doing a very good job of it. You seem like the most popular person at Roost, dude.
She's actually hosting next season of Immersion. She's so popular now.
Which part would you like?
I'll take my right arm, sure.
Your right arm?
That's your
Nice.
least favorite arm.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Thanks, Max.
Aw.
Everybody eat some cake.
Okay.
So
No, we have
what
vanilla all the way through. What are we working with here?
It's vanilla all the way through, and
It's
some
Jeff
parts
we're
of it
talking
have
about.
shirt, and if you want to eat that, you can make it work.
Okay.
I think
If anyone
maybe.
here's gonna eat a shirt, it's gonna be Ryan.
You know what? I'm good with no shirt.
When is he gonna eat it though? Is he gonna eat it this Tuesday?
I'm back now. I'll eat anything.
Which one's this one?
Is that his dominant hand? Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dominant. Let's get a little bit of the head.
While that's being parceled out,
Ryan, do you have something to tell us?
Oh shit.
This would be great.
as soon as Max leans
is
back,
gonna be standing
he's
right
leaning
away.
forward,
He's got a
further
cut
into
cake,
the
Ryan.
camera.
Oh, no, right cheek.
Facial scars. You just sealed him.
Well, there we go.
taste so good.
There you go. Talk to the mic above you, Ryan.
I'm the great.
Sorry.
Is this what?
Hi.
Is this what Griffin's been
Hi.
gifted for the last 12 years?
Damn.
Man, what is she complaining about?
There's a reason we've been telling you about MeUndies for months now. They're simply the softest, most comfortable underwear you will ever wear. Maybe someday we'll make a cake with them.
Good.
Once you try them, you won't want to wear anything else unless you're naked or in a swimsuit. For every other second of your life, there's MeUndies. Every pair of MeUndies is sustainably sourced and made from micromodal, a fabric that's 3 times softer than cotton. Someone just slept on the amazing softness.
They were too comfortable.
If you're used to buying packs of uncomfortable, boring underwear that only come in white, gray, black, or tan, MeUndies will change everything. Because MeUndies comes in all kinds of colors and patterns, and they release a new, limited edition pattern each month that always sell out. This month is a rainbow confetti pattern called Celebrate. Try MeUndies today. Go get the Celebrate pattern before they're all gone at MeUndies.com/offtopic, and you'll save 20% off your first pair. You have to feel for yourself to see why MeUndies has sold over 5 million pairs to date. I'm actually wearing some right now. They're very nice. And if you don't love your first pair of MeUndies, they're free.
Also, you're a communist.
And you're a communist. I don't think that's in the copy, but it should be. Get 20% off.
In the fine print.
Yeah, no, there's some
Terms of service.
subtext down here. Get 20% off your first pair plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/offtopic right now. That's MeUndies.com/offtopic. MeUndies.com/offtopic. Thank you, MeUndies.
When does my new shirt come out?
Thank you, Max.
2 shirts coming out next Friday.
Next Friday.
Jeff has 2 shirts coming out next Friday.
Can I see them so I know what they are?
It's right there.
One's got
There's
it's a
one,
roll 20
and
shirt.
There's one.
Oh, is that one of my? Can I see it? Oh.
I don't know which one looks more delicious.
And,
Next to the
and
cake.
then this one is a little flower thing.
I totally
It's a flower
Is it
thing.
lotus?
Flower thing.
had a lot to do with those.
Dark lotus. Jeff, hand-picked design.
Well,
I'm getting out of here.
Bye,
thank you
Max.
guys. Thank you so
Bye
much.
now.
Bye.
Congratulations on all your success, Hannah.
Hey, Max, how's our thing going?
We are approved.
Really? Hey, approved. So we can talk about it soon.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Max and I are working on something. That
We have a demo room set up.
Really? Oh shit. Okay, I'll go check it out soon.
Talk more soon.
You got cake on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Oh.
miss it.
It escaped.
Gavin, eat your cake.
If you're wondering why we
like cake.
suddenly stopped talking, it's because now we're eating
Fucking
cake.
good.
Wait, Gavin just said he doesn't like cake.
People can not like cake.
Well, yeah, that's true. Michael doesn't really like chocolate very much.
I don't give a shit.
I will end you.
You've
Why?
assaulted Jack to his core.
That's more cake for you.
What if I did this? What if I did this?
There you go.
I mean, I'd eat the top of it.
Do you like ice cream? Like, what are your off-limits desserts? Like, not a fan. Aside from cake.
Creme brulee.
Nothing.
Creme brulee?
You don't like creme brulee? What's
Fuck
wrong
yourself.
with you?
Daniel Fabella doesn't like chocolate.
Yeah, so I'm
He's
saying Michael's
anti-chocolate,
like,
Apparently does. Well, he's but he's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm ambivalent
Same with
towards
cake.
it, but
Yeah.
I don't
You
dislike
ate
it.
bread pudding, but that's because it's wet bread.
Just a bowl of wet bread.
It's so good though. Oh my god. Bread pudding is top. It's a
What's
Christmas
top
staple.
about it?
It's like I
What is
love
it?
like it's bread mixed with like sometimes cinnamon or sugar, and they'll put fruit in it too, like little cranberries or
And like
raisins.
4 cups of water.
I mean, I'm sure I've had it, but I can't get a visual image in my head right now. Bread pudding.
And the consistency is just amazing. I like food that has the consistency of throw up, apparently, but still good.
I mean, I guess pudding
Oatmeal?
is kind of like a. What about pudding? How do you feel about pudding?
Pudding.
Yeah,
Yeah, like chocolate pudding,
yeah. You know, like
tapioca, banana.
pudding cups. You know, you never had a pudding cup in
I
your
don't
life?
think so. Well, I mean, I don't know.
gotta get you a pudding
pretty
cup.
liquidy.
I mean, yeah, no, it
I mean, it's
doesn't.
gelatinous, but
Where's
So pudding is a specific type of like dessert.
Now I know that it's a different thing in the UK, right? 'Cause you
Pudding
got,
just means dessert. It means I'm gonna have dessert.
no?
Really?
In America, it means you. Well, it means you like Bill Cosby.
it is kind of a Bill Cosby backed
Jell-O.
thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Jerry's still out on that.
Is that what he made people watch him eat it or something?
Nah, he was like the face of
No.
pudding.
He
for
would
a long
actually.
time.
That's
The
where
whole
he would
thing.
put the roofies. No.
Jesus. God.
It's,
Yeah, get me some pudding. I'll try it.
it's good. That's good.
Yeah,
It's like
snack
a
packs.
mousse.
Yeah, that was
Like
like
a chocolate mousse?
Yeah.
I
That's
like
a
that.
staple in
It's
American
like a
childhood.
thicker, cheaper mousse.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So it's not like airy and fluffy. It's
Snack
like-
pack. You never had a fucking
Yeah.
snack pack?
Eat those for lunch, and then you go catch bees outside.
You Americans are crazy.
Have you ever had Donut Friend in LA?
Is that a place?
It's
What
a
is
bitch
Donut
place.
Friend?
Oh my god.
I'm looking it up.
Tell
Dude.
more LA stories, Ryan.
Okay, so we had one of the E3. They have like this whole competition that's part of E3 where teams from different schools will create a game and bring it to E3 or win far enough to be at E3 for like a final showdown there. We interviewed one of the teams, and the next day to say thank you, they went to Donut Friend, which is apparently some awesome LA donut shop, and brought like a assortment of donuts. And the one that I ate was. It was like a really, first of all, it starts off amazing, like donut. You know, the donut part of it was really good, like kind of yeasty, nice. But it was a chocolate frosted with chocolate chips, and then they cut it in half and filled it with like chocolate mousse.
Jesus.
That sounds good.
And when that much chocolate, you'd be like, that's too much chocolate. It's just going to be like a rich overload.
The
No,
donut's like wrong.
no, wrong. It was perfect. It was like, I can't take Gordos, if I'm honest.
Really? I
Like the chocolate.
I can eat half a donut
Yeah.
of Gordo's. I don't want to kill
Yeah.
myself.
It's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous they put a donut in a salad, but you know, I digress.
That's really still kind of on point, but no, the Donut Friend thing was amazing. They had like a strawberry shortcake one.
I wonder if they'll ship it to Austin so we can all try
Maybe.
it.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't even know if it's a chain in LA, if there's just the one.
I'm just thinking about chocolate mousse too. Did this happen to you after I had Iris? I've been watching a lot of Great British Bake Off Masterclass where they teach you how to make the recipes. And oh my God, Paul and Mary's chemistry, one, is amazing. They want to fuck each other so bad.
Paul
They just don't
Hollywood.
want to admit it. Yeah, it's incredible. But they had one episode about mousse, and the whole time they're eating it and tasting it and like, oh, this is amazing. All I could think of is like, they're eating baby shit. That's all they're eating right now.
Oh.
Wait, is that what baby shit tastes like?
That's what it
No.
looks like.
As a
No,
man
it's not.
is eating shit. So have you or Michael eaten any of Iris's shit by
No,
accident?
I've touched a lot of it.
Oh.
But I'm
Well, I
just
mean,
like,
it gets, yeah, it's
Scraping
for,
out
for
the-
fun.
it gets everywhere.
The trenches.
Yeah.
It's not, then that's not going to get better anytime soon.
Well, we had to feed her more too because she's got to gain some weight. She's just hit her birth weight, but she needs to get more. So we've been doing 2 bottles. And now, of course, like she has the runs, so that's going everywhere too. Awesome. Yeah.
It's,
Anyone want more cake?
It only gets more explosive. Oh, wait, why did I just, some of those are, oh, well, whatever.
She's already shat on our couch. Thanks, Iris.
I forget which one of my kids, and that's probably for the best, since this story is not necessarily something they would want to live with for the rest of their life, but one of them actually shit on their own head.
How do you do that?
It, those diapers. Do you have a guess?
Well, I mean, a lot of babies like their legs in the air. So I was
No.
wondering if the anus tipped back a lot.
Oh.
No.
It was like the fountain, the girl in the
Yeah.
tub.
What happened was literally the force of the shit and I guess the tightness of the diaper created a channel whereby
My
it
God.
shot up the back all the way to the back of
Oh,
the head.
nice. We've had a lot
Wow.
of back.
What a little shithead!
I'm sorry, whichever of my children did that, but at least no one will know.
So
for
there's
sure
enough
which one.
force
It's
from a
50-50
baby's anus
shot.
to go down and force it all
Oh,
up.
baby Dana's got a lot of force.
Yes.
Apparently,
Gets a little gas bubble behind there and just like.
And God help you if they're not wearing a diaper for 2 seconds and they decide to shit everywhere, because that's happened too. You're like, motherfucker.
so Ryan, apparently there's only one donut friend. It's not a chain. There's literally only
Wow. Well, thank you to the team from TSA Frisky, because those were amazing.
one. Nice.
See,
Is
this
it TSA frisked you?
TSA Frisky was their game.
Oh, okay.
It's a VR game where you're searching through people's luggage.
Gotcha.
Did you get this horsey while you were there?
It wasn't that.
Oh, it looks pretty good.
That does look really good. That's
Like a
smooth.
I thought you were going to show me a
Donut?
picture of baby shit.
No.
I don't know why.
It could
No.
be though.
Don't have that.
Dude, I got to visit SpaceX when I was down.
Yeah.
Awesome. A fan.
I was so happy for you.
Dude, that was so cool. A couple fans actually worked down at the Hawthorne facility, and they're like, last year, literally, I got an invite last E3. It was like, hey, if you can come out, you know, I can walk you around, and I couldn't make it work, and so this E3, I'm like, I'm gonna carve out some time, and I got to go, like, I took photos in front of the landed rocket, the first landed one, and then I got to walk through the facility. There we go. Hey, there's me and Jason. So, yeah, so it was, but going through the facility and see where they make rockets, holy shit, it's amazing. It's like watching the future. It's like, oh, and it all happens in one giant warehouse. Like literally everything is made for the Falcon 9 in one building. And it's just incredible. It's like seeing that. It's like, this is neat.
Do you want to go to space?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
Would you volunteer to colonize too?
I don't know if I'd go to Mars.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Well, there's no coming back from it at this point either. So.
I mean, they're trying to set it up where there would be, but I mean, yeah, obviously,
I've seen so many
Planet,
movies.
yeah.
it'd be a couple decades.
Gonna go wrong.
I would say 20 years after Mars has been colonized, then maybe
You don't want the first version of Mars. You want like this.
You want to go to Mars
Mars
like
2.0.
you want to go to Mars like Kincaid, not like Matt Damon. You want there to be prostitutes with 3 nipples.
There you go.
You don't want to just
Kincaid, you mean Quaid?
or Quaid? Yes.
Okay, I got very confused by that. Then you said 3 nipples. Like, oh yeah, no,
Kincaid. What did I say Kincaid?
But then your eyes will pop out.
I'd be totally useless, but I'd go like if I were closer to death. It's like I'm 70. Fuck it.
Or like
I'll go to
Contact.
Mars.
Well, that's when you just won't survive the takeoff.
True.
G-force will just snap your little neck.
Speaking of which, the SpaceX launch on Monday. So they had test fire yesterday. So Monday they are launching, I think 2 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, check that out if you can. I always try to watch the launches. So.
Why do we want to go to Mars so bad?
Because what happens if an extinction event happens on Earth?
I mean, it's nice to be a multi-planet species, but we're not doing a great job here.
Exactly. That's why you get the fuck off to Mars.
You know, there's no way that the people that go to Mars stay with us, right?
Nope.
They are fucking seceding immediately.
We're creating
Oh,
an
yeah, yeah.
Elysium here.
Basically.
It's gonna be Mustopia or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I think we should focus on both. We should
Those-
colonize, but we should fucking fix the Earth.
Oh yeah, no, well, yeah, absolutely. We should fix the Earth, but just in case,
You know they're going to
it's-
change the name
But,
of it to,
but
to
Ryan,
fuck
that's like
off
saying
Bill.
like, why go to Yellowstone for vacation? Which is a new place. Check it out.
I mean, I'm
I've
all
never been
for
before.
it. Like,
Take
I
a
want to
photo,
go
selfie.
places, but you know, there's a big difference between going there, checking it out, and like, we're going to build a settlement because it's a shitty place right now.
What was that?
Mars
word
is-
you used?
So is a lot of that. So is a lot of the Northeast.
I said
Look at
we
us
were going to
now.
build a sediment.
Now
It's
it's
worse
still
than
shitty,
that.
That's all
though.
Mars is a sediment.
I mean,
It's
literally,
worse than that.
it's what happens when an asteroid that we can't stop is beelining towards Earth. It's like shit. If we have another place to go, it's like all right, at least we have something, and someone will survive.
We're all gonna be really packed in tight.
Does
Yeah,
the
yeah.
universe need more humans?
Or-
Why don't we just do that on the moon, though?
I mean,
We should do it on the moon.
But the problem
Not
is
enough room.
the moon. You can't. I
If
don't,
the Earth breaks, the moon is kind of fucked.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, gravitationally though, that'd be real hard to do.
I mean, if the Earth catches on fire and everyone dies, it still have.
If
some
I'm not
gravity
mistaken,
to
the
orbit.
moon would be
I mean,
fine.
if I'm not mistaken, it'd be easier to create atmosphere on Mars than it would on the moon. If I think.
well, the gravity's
Just
also
bring a sponge, right? And it
the
evaporates
gravity's.
and makes air.
There you go. Squish it
Oh,
out.
we should play Sky
squeeze
Factory
bottle.
today.
we
Should
should
we do that?
Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't. Let's go play right now.
There's the gravity on the moon though is so low though.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's already gonna be bad enough on Mars, which is like half Earth standard, I think.
Is it?
Mars is small.
Or
It
3/4
was like,
maybe.
Yeah, it's like 3/4 or something.
Yeah.
Mars is tinier.
But yeah, I mean that's your human bodies suck in less than 1 G for protracted periods. Like
Well,
the
you just get
calcium
overweight.
starts. Well, the calcium
Human
starts
body
leaching
sucks
out of your
now.
bones.
But
and
man, I also SpaceX was fucking awesome. And like when you walk into the building, like you go in and it's like you make a turn and it's like, oh, there's mission control. It's like that's it. It's like every time you watch the broadcast and stuff, it's like, oh, it's
What's
right
crazy
there.
to me is the scale of those vehicles has the ability to make grown men cry.
It's
it's cool.
pretty fucking amazing.
Like,
Like,
people I've never seen cry. Like I looked today and I cried.
dude, the fairings, like so they were making fairings, which those are the things that go around the satellites that break off and then the satellite goes out. You know, those things you could literally drive a school bus into one and it wouldn't even get close to touching it. It's so big. And everything's like they 3D print stuff. They have a metal 3D printer there, and it's so cool.
is it
and-
one of the ones
Nice.
that it's just like a tub full of shavings?
Yeah,
and a laser.
yeah.
does
Like basically,
later?
it layers over a new thing, and then like lasers it and lasers it. It does like I want to say like a 32nd of an inch per.
Do they
per
just
layer.
make a bunch of Star Wars toys too?
they actually had a Cylon
they-
head that someone had made out of the thing, but
Yeah, like, you know, sometimes you gotta calibrate it sometimes.
but it was so cool because like the Dragon is currently at the space station right now, and so they had like live feed from the space station, like oh yeah, there's Dragon right there, the space station. It's like oh the astronauts are asleep right now. They had a countdown timers like when the crew wakes and stuff. It's
Did you
so
cry?
fucking cool. I didn't cry, but I was just in awe the whole time.
You were
Like,
moved.
oh my god, absolutely. And I saw a Dragon 2 they were working on, and I saw an interstage that had come back, like one of the ones that had landed, and they just had it there to like clean it up and stuff. And it's like, fuck, that's awesome. So anyway, SpaceX is super badass, and thank you very much, guys, for giving me the tour. So
Nice. Just curious too. I'm not talking about your kids or your wife because obviously you'd cry then. But like, what's something like that you've seen that made you cry?
Uh,
Just so in awe of life.
I got close the first
majesty.
time. The first time they landed the booster in the ocean, the one I got to see, that was like, wow, like this is a major step. So that was pretty big. I didn't cry, but I got close. Logan, I cried my eyes out for.
Oh yeah,
I,
that's understandable.
Cried when Trump got elected.
Have you stopped yet?
I'm in happy tears, Jeff.
I can't think of anything I've cried for. I'm sure tons. I cry all the time. Cry like a.
I'm sure
fucking-
millions.
Hey, is the country great, Jeff? Yeah. Have you checked in a while?
I haven't checked. I'm pretty sure it is.
Ryan, you got an awesome PC, and you're like.
Nah, I'm trying to think what would make
Now
me
they
cry
have
these
the
days.
MAGA phrase, right?
I just
Starting
don't
to
really
say.
cry.
Hashtag MAGA.
Hashtag MAGA.
I cried everything.
MAGA.
MAGA.
I've embraced it.
MAGA.
You've embraced the cry? Do it right now.
I probably could. Like if I start thinking about life and shit.
But
the
what's
fact
to
that we're all
cry
gonna
about?
die.
It's
Man,
like how beautiful
Well,
and
like
awesome
happy
the
cry,
kid is.
not like
yeah.
sad cry.
like I was saying, the first week after having Iris, it was just like I sobbed on her face.
Like just how intense and magnetic your love for her is, and how
Yeah.
overwhelming it is.
And like it's horrible to think about, but like, you're like, you get way too existential. You're like, oh my god, like, oh, there's so much death in the world. Like, are you gonna die? Am I gonna lose you somehow? Or like, what if I die? Oh my god.
You
It's
just don't
like,
wanna go
spiral
down
into
that road.
negativity.
She
That's
knocks all
bad.
the dust off your soul. And you
Basically,
start
yeah.
feeling.
I have feelings again.
Do you remember high school?
I have feelings every day.
I have feelings every day. There's something wrong with you.
I'm okay now. I don't cry.
Ryan, when was the last time you cried? Someone on Twitter said Ryan doesn't cry. When was the last time you cried?
I feel like your wife would have been the one to make
You know what? The other day we were filming something, and I accidentally kicked his computer, and his fan broke. He looked like he was pretty close.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I mean, no.
Have you cried in a movie?
No. I mean, fucking Arrival was rough, but I didn't actually
Yeah, I
cry.
guess
Have you seen a little movie called Titanic?
Or Toy Story?
Because
Oh,
I
boy.
saw
I
that.
haven't seen the last.
Have you seen Toy Story 3?
No.
I've cried.
Oh my God.
I've seen Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 3 times. Cried every time. The last one was on a plane, and I still fucking
Well,
cried.
planes are different. Planes make you cry.
No.
Watching a movie at
Pressurized.
altitude, something about it, it's way more emotional.
Yeah.
I never cry at movies. I almost cried at that movie where Matthew Perry becomes Zac Efron. And, he goes
Oh.
back in time.
What?
What was it?
And I was watching it, I was like, I just turned it off. I was like, what's happening?
16 again or something like
Yeah,
that?
something like that,
17
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh man. No, I cried at Logan. Absolutely cried at Logan. Like, yeah, dude. Freaking. I don't. Yeah. I don't
What was sad in Logan?
When people died in Logan?
Yes. Also,
No.
I have a very
Yeah.
sensitive spot when people are mean to old people. Like,
Yeah.
don't fuck with old people. I'll kill you. So, like, there's a part in
Yes.
Logan when Professor X gets knocked out of his wheelchair. I was like, you leave him alone. He can't move his legs.
I saw like a weird, creepy Stephen Merchant as
Caliban.
Caliban. Yeah. That was.
I
Very
wonder how long he
interesting.
was in makeup every day for that.
Oof.
At least, I mean, that was pretty straightforward. Just like.
I think that's just how
slap
he
him with
looks,
some
right?
powder,
He didn't do makeup.
Yeah. Then he shaved his head. And
He
then
peeled off the fake eyebrows and.
I love a bit of smirch.
Yeah.
I wish he'd do more Hello Ladies.
They're doing another movie, right?
I thought they were.
Yeah, I
Just
think
haven't
so.
heard anything about
Yeah.
it.
Did you see what's his name wrecked his car filming Top Gear? Or
Oh,
whatever,
Richard Hammond.
Oh,
Yeah.
he had another
Yeah.
spill.
Yeah.
When does
Just caught fire.
Destroyed the car he was in.
He,
Oh, yeah,
he
it's
made a
fucked.
video from hospital saying, "Yep, I binned it again."
when does Game of Thrones start?
July.
Ye-
You know what's,
Michael and I made some content to prepare for it.
Oh, good.
You know
How'd that go?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
you know what's cool, but also kind of sucks? Homecoming, the new Spider-Man movie, comes out RTX weekend.
Why does that suck?
Because I'm not gonna be able to see it.
Just see it in the evening.
No,
Dude, come
shit,
on.
We are busy or at least I'm busy from like 8 a.m. until about midnight every single day
Yeah,
of
same.
RTX. And Thursday, which I'd see it early, I'm doing my K1 speed thing. I think so. So assuming I gotta call them up and make sure we're still good.
Yeah.
It's a few weeks away.
Who's
Did you not
playing
talk to them yet?
Well, they emailed me like in February. They're like, "Hey, do you want to do that again?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely." They go, "Okay," and then I haven't talked to them since. So I'm like,
It'll be fine.
"Yeah, it should be okay." We've done it enough times now that it's easy to do. So,
Who's the love interest again? in Spider-Man?
Gavin,
Steven
Yeah.
Merchant.
it's well, they don't say that Zendaya is
Yeah,
that
I
her name.
thought it was Zendaya,
She's
yeah.
in it, like, but she's kind of a weird character, kind of like a nerdy friend type character. And then there's also like kind of like not a model, but sort of like the preppy girl character as well. I forget her name, but so we don't know who the love interest is.
Yeah, are they doing the
Or
Mary
if there is
Jane
one.
Gwen Stacy thing or not?
Maybe they haven't said anything. Like, I don't think we know what Zendaya's character's name is yet.
I thought
So
Emma Stone was fantastic as Gwen Stacy.
She was
They
great.
nailed
Are
it.
you trying to say Zenyatta?
is that it?
No, it's Zendaya.
Oh, Zenyatta is the Overwatch. Yeah,
Right.
That'd be cool. Zenyatta's in this.
I follow her on Twitter.
Dude, Baby Driver's coming out soon. I'm fucking psyched for Baby Driver.
Are you really?
To the Iris.
Absolutely. Reviews have been incredibly good for Baby Driver.
Is it not? It's not funny, is it?
It just looks like Drive with
is it
dialogue.
comedy?
Funny.
Well, it's Edgar Wright, so it's gonna have like comedic elements
It's
to
gonna
it.
be a weird funny.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey and John Hamm.
Just like the name. It's like, why the fuck would
Punisher.
you call it that?
because
Jamie
The
Foxx.
kid's name is Baby, and he's a driver. Baby Driver.
I hate guys named Baby.
Just a stupid name.
I agree. Like,
How many
Crybaby
guys
was
have you
a
met
stupid movie.
named Baby?
That guy. There you go.
You've met
There's
her?
one.
Johnny Depp.
I mean, I've.
Crybaby.
Did he make you cry?
It's terrible.
There you go. Yeah.
I hated that movie.
You didn't like
Darko doesn't
Crybaby?
make sense. Yeah.
Donnie Darko doesn't make sense.
I got drunk and watched the new Pirates movie.
Any good?
Oh.
No.
Me.
It wasn't-
You know what it's not? I bet it's not as bad as The Mummy.
Oh, The Mummy was great.
I heard
Did you see the Mummy?
Yeah,
Heard
Dooku.
things.
No good.
Wait,
It's ridiculous.
Why do you keep
No.
saying Dooku?
Because it's part of the Dark Universe, or the Dark Universe cinematic universe.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
That's the new Universal cinematic universe they're building
So,
around
like-
like
You
the
just keep
Mummy.
saying the
Dr.
same
Jekyll
words
and
in
Mr.
a row.
Hyde,
That's-
The
yeah.
Mummy,
Cinematic universe.
Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Dracula.
That they're all part of this.
You just named a bunch of things I don't even know
the Invisible
those
Man.
exist.
Dude, like,
You know
they're
that
making-
Dracula exists? You
They're
never heard of
making these
Dracula?
movies again?
Yes.
I've heard of Dracula.
They're doing a cinematic universe with all those people in the same universe.
Read
Yeah,
a book.
like Wolfman.
Watch them. What, Wolfman?
If you're doing a cinematic universe, does that mean they're going to take it also back to that no, Dracula meets the Wolfman?
That's what I was just
era?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, literally,
Monster League.
like spoiler, he meets like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is in the Mummy.
Huh. What?
For a fair amount,
Yeah.
actually.
Does that mean there's an after the credit scene?
There is not actually.
No.
Like,
Are they
yeah.
trying to?
Although I didn't stick around to find out.
There was not one after the
Are
credits.
they
I
trying to
looked it up.
throw together like a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Really?
was just
Kinda.
gonna ask.
Kind of.
There was no
It's
Quartermain,
funny you
but-
say that. It kind of. There's. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen, but I actually, when we left, I was like, Millie was. I was asking Millie if she liked it. And she's like, eh. And I was like, well, there's a comic that's a way better version. It's called League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I was trying to get her to read that this year.
Is there a
yeah.
version of the
But it's very
movie
similar.
you can watch without any of the sound, like the trailer?
Yeah.
I'd watch
But
that.
Johnny Depp is in it. He's the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Which his movie isn't out yet. Not Vincent D'Onofrio.
Wait, he's in the movie?
No,
He's in
no.
the Mummy?
But they're making.
Okay.
They're making an Invisible Man movie, and then
Why would you use a Johnny Depp
Javier
as the
Bardem?
Invisible Man?
Javier Bardem's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, Frankenstein's monster.
And then I mean Tom Cruise is in the Mummy. Then there's like two other pretty big
Dr. Jekyll and
names.
Mr. Hyde is Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
That's so cool.
Big boy.
And then there's someone else. There was another pretty big name, I thought.
So they're not referencing any movies that have already come out, though. They're just building
There's
them.
some, I mean, there's like some like homages. Like actually, like the Mummy book from the Brendan Fraser Mummy is in the new Mummy, which is kind of funny. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
And then there's a reference to the original Mummy at one point in the movie, like one shot.
The one from Egypt?
No, the one from like the 1950s.
I'll say on this what I said when I told you guys when I saw it is after I left the movie I thought, wow, do I miss Brendan Fraser? I didn't think I'd ever say
Pretty
that.
sure Brendan Fraser misses Brendan
Yeah.
I
Fraser
saw a
at
lot
this
of
point
memes
too.
going around where it's like, you just saw the new Mummy reviews, and it's Brendan Fraser like,
Laughing.
To bow out of movies before anyone got tired of him.
He went through some like personal shit.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
his
He got divorced. with his
divorce.
wife.
He had a bad divorce.
Yeah.
buddy.
And she
Yeah.
like took everything.
Right.
Lost a lot of money.
That sucks.
Yeah, and then his life just kind of went downhill from there.
He
But
was such a heartthrob.
he'll
First
always
Mummy.
have brain candy.
He did something not that long ago, didn't he? He was
George of the Jungle too?
Yeah.
no.
We both went
Ooh.
there.
He was in like a TV show or something.
I don't know.
I mean, he
Yeah.
died
Celebrity
in
Rehab.
Scrubs.
Yeah, he was in Scrubs for 3 episodes.
What was the Jumanji sequel?
That was the part that almost made me cry.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Do you know why do you know where we're at? That
Yeah.
whole thing. Oh god, Scrubs
hit
was
the musical
brutal.
cue right there.
Scrubs made me
Bam.
cry.
Dude, Scrubs every now and then would be like comedy, and they'd sneak in like okay, we're gonna tear your heart out this episode. It's like, oh, what? And then
Like
That's what I feel like.
Futurama.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park is the saddest episode.
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
It will always make me cry.
so.
Same.
Also, why do you feel like Johnny Depp can't be the Invisible Man? Do you want to see him?
I'm
Are you
just
upset?
saying, like, I mean, he's traditionally one of those objectively handsome men.
Well,
if you
Ryan
can
wants
get past,
to make out with Johnny Depp.
if you can get past the greasy,
Yeah, he's
Like-
got a lot of grease.
He's got alcohol bloat now though.
he's. I mean, he's well. I'd say he's not aging well, but how old is he?
He's in his 50s.
I mean, for 50s, he's looking fucking amazing.
Absolutely. But if you take into consideration that Robert Downey Jr. is also in his 50s and is Johnny Depp, or I'm sorry, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is a vampire.
Yes, he's like
He
Joel.
doesn't age.
And Tom Cruise is also.
Dude, Tom Cruise is like 55. I think so. How old is Tom?
He does need to stop taking his shirt off, though.
He needs to stop playing
How old
characters
is
that are
Tom Cruise?
25 years younger than him.
Yeah.
He's a sergeant in the goddamn army.
He needs to stop. How old is Tom Cruise?
He started talking. He needs to stop. How old is Tom Cruise?
That's great.
Who is Tom Cruise's 22-year-old girlfriend? What?
Well, Tom Cruise gets all the energy from Xenu. He's like,
Tom
keep
Cruise.
acting.
He looks.
Is he,
He
still
also.
going for that?
He also. Yeah. He looks great for his age.
You know
too.
who doesn't?
He looks great regardless.
Bobby from Twin Peaks doesn't look great.
Bobby does not look great. He looks like he saw a ghost.
So who's your
He's
ideal
with shock light.
Well, I just meant it's weird to pick one of those like heartthrob kind of guys.
Yeah, I want to
To
know.
not be
That was
seen.
a
I wanna
scene
know who you
that
think
went on
sounds
way
sexy
too
but looks
long.
terrible.
It was like.
It was not.
It could have been anyone, right?
gosh.
For like a fucking hour.
Tom Cruise
Like,
is 54 years old.
He's killing it.
He looks great.
And his feet levels are low.
Roger Moore was 59 when he played Bond.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit.
How
Well, the
old
last one.
You
was
got a
Sean
text.
Connery when he played Bond? Because he's like fucking ancient now. He's a skeleton.
I don't know. He was replaced by Roger Moore, but Roger Moore was older.
Didn't Sean Connery quit acting after League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
He did the Anthony
he?
Hopkins
He
thing
came
where he
back, though.
retired and then unretired.
And then retired again.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg was trying to get Gene Wilder to be in Ready Player One.
Gene Wilder's not going to ever act again, right? He's
Oh, no,
like Rick Moranis.
Well, he's
Rick
dead
Moranis
now.
is
also
coming
dead.
back.
So,
No.
Yeah, but I mean before that.
Make it work.
Rick Moranis is going to be in
Quiet.
something.
Rick Moranis, he's going to be doing
He's going to do
a Doug and
the
Bob
Bob and
McKenzie.
Doug McKenzie thing.
Yeah,
Roger
for,
Moore's not going to be Bond again. It's really annoying.
I mean, God.
I forgot Gene Wilder was dead for
Oh,
a second.
did we kill Adam West at any point?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think we did. Did you see they put the bat symbol up on
Yeah.
City Hall
I
yesterday?
just saw him.
Because
maybe
there's no,
like a
there's no
month
clouds
ago.
to put it
Ah.
on.
Yeah.
That's
And he was
cool.
doing pretty good. Like, he lived a good life. Dude was
Yeah.
kicking, so.
Yeah, I mean, he sort of personified what Batman stood for. At least that comic kind of fun Batman. So I like that. And that's sad. I'm sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the end note? Sad about Adam West.
Sad.
Sad about Adam West.
Come full circle.
Sad and West.
I mean, he died this Tuesday.
Why are you laughing? Oh, fucking Christ. This is not a time to bring that argument back up.
Oh no, I gotta get the audience to hate me again. Just wrap it up. Well, by now, like
Don't sully Adam West.
it's,
to me.
we went 10
That
minutes
was that
in.
was where you went wrong. Is that you got everyone to like you?
What's that?
Well, because the audience hated you, and then everyone was like, "Jack's great. He's the bomb."
No,
And
I
you got to go back to the hate.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, you
It's
gotta play a
easier to
heel.
be-
I'm like the WWE character of Achievement Hunter, where it's like oh, I'll do something nice and people like me, and then I'm like, oh,
If the audience
time
doesn't
is
know who
different.
to hate universally,
That's
they start
true.
firing off in all directions.
We gotta have a central focus point for hate.
Yeah.
Let's make it Jeremy. Fuck Jeremy. See, Jeremy stepped on a kitten the other day. It was
done there.
really messed
No.
up, and he just laughed. He was like, huh.
I wouldn't
Where
say he
is
stepped on it. It was
Jeremy?
more of a stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a curb
Yeah.
stomp.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's a terrible person. I mean, at E3, he was just flicking off people left and right. Fans are like, oh my god, a big fan. He's no.
He has no talent either. He's just not talented. Can't.
Also, small,
Full of hate and racism.
Yep.
small guy.
Super racist,
Yeah.
dude. Super racist.
When's he coming back? We're not going to see him for a while, right?
Not for a while.
Well, he
Yeah.
had to go visit his motherland, is what he called it. And so he's gonna go get a funhouse tattoo. It's pretty messed up.
I filmed some videos of those guys this week. They're
The Nazi party.
they're not talented.
Who, Funhouse?
Yeah, they're the worst.
They're very drunk.
Yeah.
I played some
No, I had a good
Battle
time.
Slots
I
with them
played-
when they were all drunk.
I played
was
fun.
fucking
the gun
GTA?
running DLC with
Oh,
them.
you did?
They
Yeah.
had a ska band.
Yeah, they had a
Nice.
ska band live. They did Talking Stockings, episode 3. And they had a Johnny Depp lookalike dressed up like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Nice.
Yeah, and a ska band.
And they had a Rahul with them at all times.
yeah. Rahul hangs out. He likes those guys for some reason.
But was he actually there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was there.
He was
Why does
he was
he-
at the Rooster Teeth party that you didn't go to.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to that?
Everybody went to that party. It was
Parties.
dude. It was.
It's
I'm-
a Rooster Teeth hosted mixer.
I will say this. That was
Mixed pot.
so much fun.
I also, by the time, so
So many people. There were so many fun people to talk to at that party.
that was the one that was on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So
From 6 to 8.
I was shooting for the No pretty much all day, and then by the time I got back to the place I was staying to drop my stuff off, it was already 6:45, and it would have taken me another half hour to get there. and it
People
ended at
who
8.
were shooting all day with the No, who I saw at the party:
Ashley,
Ashley,
Mika,
Mika, Caden, Eddie,
Michael,
Michael.
Patrick.
Yeah, they were there.
Sounds like your excuse is a bit shit.
I mean, that was the timing.
Ryan was the only person from Rooster Teeth.
Eddie
who
Rivas was
not
there. Caden was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you like to have fun, Ryan?
I'm not good at networking
Well,
or talking to humans.
you seem like the kind of person who'd like a party of like 5 people coming over to watch a movie.
It's
or
with people
something.
you work with. You just have conversation with them.
Yeah,
Have a couple
like
free
you're
drinks.
There were some
talking-
people.
That's,
Eric Cherry was there. Cam was there. There were some
Oh, yeah,
fun
yeah.
people to talk to.
My old boss from Aspire
Cow
was there.
Chop
It
was
weird.
there. Sugar Pine 7 was there.
Oh yeah, I didn't meet Steven Septic. I
So
still
see,
haven't met
looks
that
like
guy.
you had plenty of people.
Goodness.
But I mean, everyone was asking, "Where's Ryan?
I
Where's
feel
Ryan?"
like that didn't come up
I
once.
mean, it came up all the time.
It's
Pretty much, people walked in and were like, "Where's Ryan?" It's like,
The Fine brothers were running around going, "We really wanted to meet Ryan."
the succulents were there. Everybody.
it was sad. There were like Hollywood agents there, like, "We want to talk to Ryan and get him movie stars.
We want to
money."
cast him in the Invisible
Getting
Man.
movie stars.
So
Yeah.
what in an evening is better than not going to the party that you did? Like, would you just go in your hotel?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
I invited Ryan to go to SpaceX. and
That I would have done.
I
and
texted him multiple times. I called you, left a message.
all of that stuff didn't show up until the next morning.
Oh, man, it didn't work on your iPhone?
Well, I mean, at least I could still get into it after an update.
Yeah, you know why I was
Damn.
I was late to the podcast? Because I updated my Windows machine and then that broke. So I don't want to hear it. They're all fucking stupid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't skip straight to the Windows machine. You spent all morning trying to get in your damn phone.
Was it all morning?
No, it was like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
The
I'll
argument
give you
about-
an extra 5.
and the ultimate
And I
thing-
was screaming and yelling the whole time, and I was mad, and it didn't work the right. It was a dumb thing. It was a dumb fucking thing it did, and it was dumb and it was stupid. It is stupid. It was stupid and it was dumb. And it made me mad. I updated my fucking iPhone, and it says, "Hey, enter in your 2-factor authentication, or enter in your code," and my code didn't work. And they were like, "You can just authorize this from another fucking machine that's logged into your iCloud." So I opened up my laptop or my computer, and I went to log in, and it says, "Hey, enter in the code from your fucking iPhone. We're gonna send it to your iPhone." But I can't access the code because I can't get the goddamn iPhone to work. That was dumb. That's all.
You just need to buy more Apple devices.
I have them at home, but I was at work.
I got a watch.
2 Apple devices.
I got an Apple Watch to have schedules on it.
Why are you wearing it upside down?
I'm wearing it this. It's not upside down. It's correct. I'm wearing my right arm.
He's left-handed, so he wears it on
You
his
can flip it around whatever way you want.
See?
But can't you just turn the face around?
What?
But
I touch it from this side. I don't even like that. When I
Yeah, what's he gonna?
like, hey guys, just type it on this. It's like, no, you like that. So
right,
you
yeah.
flip it however you want.
I'm okay with it.
So
As you were.
It's hard to be a lefty.
yeah, it's true.
Is
It's
he-
like that song from the 3 6 Mafia. It's hard out here for a lefty.
Yeah.
Any tips I need to know? Because I'm raising one normal child and one demon spawn. So
I assume both were demon spawn coming
Who
out of you.
inherited which genes?
well, the weird part is Laurie and I are both righties, but Laurie's dad is a lefty, so it must skip a generation.
Bastard.
A bunch of U.S. presidents were left-handed up until Trump.
All
Like,
the creative, talented people are
I
left-handed.
think it was Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, and Obama are all lefties. Except maybe not Reagan, but I know all both Bushes and.
Well, he wouldn't have remembered by the end.
Yeah.
He has a box of crowns.
Trump's 71 now.
Yay.
He's not looking good for a 71.
Hey, you got a fun birthday
You don't think
present.
so?
No.
I think he looks quite good. For 71.
Have you seen him take his shirt off? He's no Tom Cruise.
He had a fun birthday present of saying he's being investigated by the Mueller investigations. That's fun.
Correct.
So anyway,
He has nice teeth.
And that's not political. That's just a
that's
fact.
a fact.
And you know what else he
which
has?
You can't say any.
He has
facts.
appropriately sized
fake facts,
normal
alternative
human
facts.
hands. Not like Uncle Jack.
And he
He's got
never,
like normal
he
hands.
never cries.
No. Doesn't have that capability.
Nice. Cher is also 71, and she looks great. That's
I
all
haven't
I
seen
wanted to
Cher
say.
in a long time.
Yeah, she's had some work.
Okay.
You guys don't hang out
Some
anymore?
work?
I've seen it. on
She's
Twitter.
had
That's
some
fine.
work?
That's fine. That's your choice. You get that work. You do what you need to do. But 71, come on.
Oh yeah, so we should talk.
Come on.
So
Tell
get-
me what the fuck
Who's older, Cher or Elvira?
Is that Michael
Mistress of the
Jackson?
Dark?
I don't know.
Michael Jackson been
Both
dead
are
for years.
attractive.
From there, it could be.
She looks like Eric Stoltz in Mask, and she was his mom in Mask.
Yep.
Weird.
My God.
She was like, that's the look I want.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna. So what happened to? So Gavin, you're local British. What happened in the British election? So Theresa May called an
Theresa
early
May's
election
brilliant.
because they were like, "Oh, we're having."
She wanted a
terrorist attacks.
super majority.
And so she called an election, and it went against her favor. So what exactly happened
She
there?
just bollocksed it up, didn't she?
Okay, that's
All right.
the correct British way of saying it. But what does that mean? Like, 'cause I honestly don't know. Like, I know the Conservative Party lost a lot of ground now because she called an election early.
They lost the
seats.
majority.
Because she assumed they were going to have a sweeping victory because people were kind of nervous about like terrorist attacks and stuff like that.
Although the last
Called election and they were like,
government
oh wait.
wasn't a majority either. They had to go in with the Lib Dems, and it was a mess, and now it's a mess.
So what? Okay, what exactly does that mean?
It's like their version of a lame duck.
Okay, what? So someone's taking over for her then? So a new
No,
prime
but
minister's
she's
gonna
got
show up?
like a lame duck presidency. She can't get anything done, or parliamentary, whatever. She can't get anything done because she's lost majority in the House.
That's not lame duck. Lame duck is when the new one's coming, and that's the period of time between the election and you getting replaced.
Dan loves
No,
it.
Yeah, it is.
And love
So
her.
like Obama's lame duck period was after the November election
cross-eyed.
until Trump came in.
I don't think she's cross.
All I know about her is that the naughtiest thing she's ever done is run through a wheat field.
Is that what she said?
She fucked
I saw
a
that
pig
interview.
too, right?
That's a different one.
Final period of
I like all the
okay.
editing
yeah.
An
mashups.
ineffectual or unsuccessful person or thing. So we're both right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Because I've heard
mine's specific, very specific about
no,
elections.
but I've heard lame duck be used in my way as well. That's why I.
Well, like a lame duck's like a football throw, like whips around. It's like, oh, you threw a lame duck. Like it just ineffectual.
like unsuccessful. And if you don't have a majority and you can't get anything passed, then you're lame duck.
Well, she may not get to stay as boss.
So you're saying Obama
She's
was a
gotta
lame
find
duck
enough-
for 6 years?
Yeah.
All I know is that the Queen doesn't need this shit right now. She's very old.
How old is she? Is she looking good for her?
Is she liking Twin Peaks?
I mean,
Has she talked
we,
about
we
it?
know that she was a huge fan of Twin Peaks back in the day.
Queen.
I don't know if she's seen the new season. But Meg seems to think that's what she's staying around for.
You guys aren't watching it without me, are you? You didn't watch
Nah.
episode 6,
Twin
did you?
Peaks.
I don't have Showtime.
Yeah.
How old is the Queen now? She's like 80 something.
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Getting up to
Looks
98.
good with her shirt
She's
off. though.
91.
91, man. She's
Holy
like
shit.
Nonagentarian.
That's pretty good for 91. She's looking
Ryan just
good.
punctuating his sentences with cake.
He's eating Jeff's face.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
So we're gonna film some Sky Fortress,
Not
Sky
bad.
Factory today.
We're all
We
pretty
can,
much
if Trevor will let us.
universally enjoying Sky Factory,
Oh,
right?
so much fun.
We have things to do.
I have
with
so many
Minecraft again.
tasks. ahead of
Ryan,
me.
It's
They're
a
gonna
mix
start
with
getting
the-
weird
My
after
to-do
this,
list. My to-do list is awesome.
Ryan and Jeff and I actually played the game just for fun a little bit, just to kind of like polish up a couple things. And I was like, "Hey guys, we're just playing
The
this
audience
game now."
seems to be split with like, man, it's great to see them really be into Minecraft, and also it's the most frustrating thing to watch for the
That's
people who
really
have played
kind of our
Sky Factory.
sweet.
That's how we know we're doing well.
Yeah.
Did we put up that Rainbow Six of us sucking dick in multiplayer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We've got to get good at that game.
I've started playing it at home.
Then we knew we need to go back in time then,
What?
about a year and a half, because we were going to be good the first week. Now that people know how to play that game, we are fucked.
We've got to be able to get one win.
again, we
On
have
camera.
the one thing we've always had going for us whenever we enter those situations is our teamwork is not the worst.
Yeah, we're in the same
And their
room. which helps.
communication's really pretty
We
good.
also
Communication is the
played
worst.
without your shield, and it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my shield works
won a
against
round.
AI.
Yeah, it's much
But-
more with AI.
We won a round once, didn't we?
We won
did.
one round.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of team killing and quitting on the other side.
Yeah.
It's funny because I went home and I played at home that night, and I won a ton of matches because there's some really talented people out there you
you
can
have
get
any-
you can get matched with.
So the trick is just to let someone else carry us. I
Yeah.
got it.
The
Okay.
trick is not to have a team just with us.
Yeah. We need one of us and 5 or 4 good players. I don't care. It's
That's
so
our
much
new
fun.
strategy. We
I
send
feel like
one infiltrator.
Win or
to
lose,
the
I don't
other
give a
team.
shit. It's
We
so
should
fun.
switch all of our streams to Rainbow Six forever until we win.
Dude, we
It's
gotta
like
play.
a
And then
full
we'll
game.
stream something else.
You know what we
I
gotta
want
play
to do
now?
faking it. I want to do a faking it stream.
We gotta get to. We gotta play some more Cloudberry soon. I think we have one more Cloudberry in the can.
We'll just wait for Jeff to leave town and we'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll go. I'm out.
So
We're down to like one level per video now.
we did like 3 or 4
Yeah,
the last
went
one.
really
The last
well.
one that came out, I think, was just one.
I think we're up to like 312 now or something like that.
And then
and-
what? We'll just live stream the last.
Yeah, well, 319 and 320 are apparently goddamn impossible. Like they're like the game has limits on it, where it like certain things won't happen. Like basically the game makes itself where humans can do it. They took the limits off for the last 2 levels of the game, so like they're insane.
But humans have done it.
Humans have done it. Like I think maybe probably 10 people have beaten the game.
You
So-
could be 11.
I don't know about that. That it would take probably more than a day of just memorizing. Because it's
We've got all the time in the world.
We put this much time into it.
that's true. We put years into that game.
Even the video compilation of our successful runs is like hours long.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Man, I like that game. It's fun. I don't know why I'm good at that game. They're gonna release a sequel before we finish the first one. Oh man! Oh dude, South Park game. I'm excited for that. The new South Park phone game. The South Park phone game, Phone Destroyer.
That's pretty funny.
That looks fun too.
The butthole one didn't come out yet, did it?
No, October.
The man did. The clip they brought for the E3 stream was the little bit where two of the characters go into a strip club and start grinding on a. It's two little boys, and they were grinding on males in the strip club to get information out of them. It broke Nightbot, like the auto mod system on YouTube comments, just trying to deal with everybody going, "What the fuck is this?" It destroyed the auto mod system.
That's awesome.
I love that. Keep up with.
I love that Wendy's superhero name. She has phones tied to her body.
Call Girl?
She's Call Girl. Just ask for a Call Girl. Oh no. And then Timmy is Professor Xavier. Like Timmy can like read people's minds. It's genius. I love it. I'm so excited for that game. Oh, Ryan.
Are they gonna make South Park till they die?
Well,
so.
probably at least 2 more years. I mean, I think they're signed up for 2 more years. They're halfway through this season, and halfway through this season, I think they have 1 more season signed up. So 3 more stints right now. I hope they do. I love those guys. I don't know what. I mean, those go make more plays and musicals and maybe movies. Trey Parker's in Despicable Me 3.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently his kid is a huge fan, so he was like, "I want to be in it." So like, okay, so he's one of the villains in 3.
Do they both have kids?
I don't know if Matt Stone does. So,
Who's the weirder one?
Trey's kind of like the creative one, who's kind of a little bit more quiet to himself, and Matt's more of kind of like the alpha of the 2.
Yeah, he's like the gregarious.
Yeah, and so he'll kind of be a dick to people, just so just because that's his role in the relationship. So they work really well together, though. So, I'm fascinated by those guys. So, you all right, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I was just thinking of Orgasma.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I was thinking, I don't want some gay or nothing. I kind of want to suck your cock.
I think Depeche Mode's a sweet band. I think Unicorns are kick-ass. Ryan, say bye.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week.
I said say bye, right? Not that bullshit.
Fuck you, Jack.
Next week or this?